Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome to the finale, the real true blue ending conclusion finale, final episode, the end of Pokemon Violet with only ice type Pokemon. A year ago tomorrow, so the Saturday the 14th of January 2023, right? So today's the 13th of 2024. Last year, the 14th of 2023, switching the 4 and the 3 around, was when we did our initial final episode of this series, when we beat the main story of the game, and we had that epic, really long final episode where we had a massive gauntlet of battles. We faced off against Arvin, we faced off against Professor Clavel, we faced off against Penny, we faced off against the Elite Four, we faced off against Geeta, who was rubbish, we faced off against Nemona, and then we faced off against the man, the myth, the legend, Professor Turo in boots. And it was an incredible finale, but it wasn't truly the end, because of course Pokemon games now have DLC, and of course many months later, and of course there was a bit of post-game stuff that we did, and then eventually there was DLC, which we went and did. But now, even though we're done with both bits of DLC, the Pokemon Company and Game Freak and whoever else did add one final lovely little thing for people who got the DLC, an epilogue. A little epilogue story, a story bringing part 1 and part 2 of the DLC together, much in the way that I'm expecting Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will bring together Game 1 and Game 2 of the series, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm in Chapter 6. We'll get to that later. But there is now this epilogue, and so, for one final time, for one final bit of gameplay, for one final bit of story, let's answer the question, can we beat Pokemon Violet, or the DLC epilogue, with only Ice-type Pokemon? Let's go for one last hurrah, one last adventure with our team of lovable rogues, our Ice-type team. But before we do that, let's say hi to people. So hang on. So Zexion, hi, and Lexi, hi, and Lara Tiri, hi, and Xander, hi, and Davin, hi. Welcome. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited about this final episode, honestly. I love streaming so much. I've been really looking forward to today and really excited about this. Oh, Zexion, you just bought Fire Emblem Warriors game. Sorry, I said Warriors because that's how you spelled it. I assume you mean Warriors. So which one did you get? Did you get the original Fire Emblem Warriors, or did you get the Three Hopes game? Because the Three Hopes game is the one that I got for my birthday, and I'm currently playing through. And I'm enjoying it, but I am wondering how much I'm enjoying it, just because I really want to play Xenoblade 3, and I'm kind of like trying to juggle both games, and maybe I'd be enjoying it more if oh, actually, hang on, sorry, I got the icon for it right here. There you go, Three Hopes. But maybe I don't know if I'd perhaps be enjoying it more if I wasn't trying to, like, I don't know, cram it in alongside Xenoblade 3. Oh yeah, I don't know if Cramin's here yet. But Wasabi, hello, good morning. Oh, Davin, you really love the voice of Dow from Kart Rider Rush Plus. Oh, well, thank you. Cool, yeah. Yeah, for anyone who plays Kart Rider Rush Plus, the mascot character Dow, I voice him in English. So, but yes, no, thank you. I voiced that almost 4 years ago now. Pretty crazy stuff. Feta, hi. And then let me just see, hang on, was there anyone? Salty, hi. And Tenchi, hi, because I'm not sure if I said hi to Tenchi yet. So I think that's everyone who said hi, but forgive me if it's not. But yeah. So lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining me for this one final last hurrah. Let's get right to it. When we beat the part 2 of the DLC, and the part 2 of the DLC had a little credit section, I turned off the music, and then I didn't turn it back on. So it was off for the rest of that stream. It was off for the Blueberry Quests stream. It was off for the Mario Odyssey stream. And it was off for the shiny hunting stream last week. So for the love of Nelly, let's just add in a rule that when we're playing, when we're starting up the stream, it's like, can you hear my voice? Can you see the Nintendo Switch menu or whatever game I'm playing? And can you actually hear, like, the console? So I'm going to press the A button now, and you're going to hear, like, a blip sound, like a blip. That. And then you'll hear another sound here. And then ding. And then you'll also hear, like, a bunch of chatter and, like, a school bell, okay? If you can't hear those things, and I'm sort of shutting up over the top of them, and they're, like, the little switch online, like, you probably had a little blip there, but if you can hear all the, like, or whatever. But yeah, okay, good. Good. You like my sound effects. Okay, we're good. That's like, I mean, I could just turn the sound off and I'll do all my own music and sound effects. But no, there we go. Ding dong ding. Do you have Fire Emblem Three Houses? You're going to choose Hubert as your partner. Hubert's my favorite. I think my favorite Fire Emblem character, just like period, perhaps. But definitely my favorite in Three Houses. Very good choice. But I do have Three Houses. That's why I got Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes, because I enjoyed, well, for one thing, it was cheap. But for another thing, because I enjoyed Three Houses so much. And Three Houses was a bit of a pandemic game for me. Pokemon Sword was, like, you know, my main pandemic game in, like, 2020. And then once I got more games in 2021, Fire Emblem kind of became my, like, 2021 pandemic game, because I basically, and maybe 2022, because I sort of played it through all three times. So, well, I say all three times. I did, like, you know, like the sort of, you know, I did like Black Eagles, Blue Lions, and Golden Deer. So I did one of each. So, oh yeah, the sound off badge from Mario Wonder. Yes, Zonda. That's a good reference, Zonda. That's a good reference. Okay, so, no, Hubert, I really like Hubert because of, like, what I would describe as, I describe him as just being, like, deliciously dark. Again, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but over a year ago when we were playing this game, I feel like Hubert looks quite similar to the second gym leader in this game, Brassius, and so when I voiced Brassius, I just did, like, a Hubert impression, and so I was kind of just like, you know, sort of, those who slither in the dark, you know, that kind of stuff. So, but there we go. Okay, so what do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? No, what do we do to kick off this epilogue quest? Well, hang on, there are a couple of things we can do, but one thing I'm actually going to do is I just want to quickly check our Pokedex, and oh, what's this? Wait, our Pokedex contains 210 volumes. Wow. Look at that, we've got a gold bottle cap, and then we've got a beast ball. I'm sorry, I will speed through this. We've got an ability patch, and, oh, that means you've encountered every single, oh, okay, I already did the Pokedex. That means you've encountered every single Pokemon there is to find at Blueberry Academy. Exploring new places on your own 2 feet is a real treasure of an experience, isn't it? You know, I think you deserve a special diploma in recognition of this magnificent achievement. Go see Director Serrano over at Blueberry Academy's entrance when you have some time. And there we go. So, we have completed the Pokedex in this game. It's almost like, I know what you're thinking. It's like, Bo, I don't remember you catching everything. It's like, no, I totally did. I totally didn't just trade everything in for my Pokemon Scarlet. That would be silly. But hey, we got a free Master Ball. That's cool. I'm sure that isn't some kind of foreshadowing of something that we might catch or do later on. But yay, we beat the Blueberry Pokedex. Okay, nice stuff. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Hang on, did we ever, like, check it for this? Hang on a sec. Did I ever? Okay, no, we did do that. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, did I never talk to Jacques? Oh, I might not have done that either. Okay, well, we'll do those later. But anyway, Hubert is a Lady Edelgard simp. A little bit. Hubert is the kind of guy, Kevin says, Hubert is the kind of guy who will mentally scar a kid just by saying hello to them. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, kids would be terrified of him. Sorry, I did not mean to send out Fridge there. Okay, so what do we do? Let's actually get into this now. So, if you have the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, and I don't know whether you need to have beaten them in order to obtain this item, but if you have beaten both parts of the DLC, like if you've had that extra second set of credits play, then you definitely want to do this. If you haven't got that far yet, I don't know whether you can do this or not, but you're going to go on your Poke Portal, you're going to go on Mystery Gift, you're going to go on Get Via Internet, okay? And you're going to get communicating. And then, I don't really know why this wasn't just like an update, why they put this behind Mystery Gift. Hopefully this is available for like all until like the Nintendo Switch goes offline someday in like 2044 or whatever. But we are going to. Do I already have this? Yeah, I already have this. You're going to go on the mythical Pecha Berry gift, okay? And you're going to receive this gift. And you need to do this to unlock this epilogue. Again, it's a shame that they don't just give you this item automatically, that it's locked behind an internet connection, I guess. But yeah. Oh, Kevin says you think you can get the item before the DLCs, but obviously it won't do anything until the right time. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, I can imagine you can get it at any point, but yes. Okay, so do you want to stop now? Yes. Okay, we'll disconnect. Okay, so lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So we are now disconnected from the internet. Okay, so we have our mythical Pecha Berry. Where are we going to go with our mythical Pecha Berry? We're going to go on the map. We're going to go to Kitakami, of all places. Oh, one thing I will just check, actually. I will just check what the Outbreak Pokemon are for today, because you never know. Okay, so there's Drakloak. I don't need a shiny Drakloak. There's like Haunter, and that is just a regular Rockruff, right? Not the, yeah, that's like a daytime Lycanroc. I once booted up my game, and I had the Dusk form Lycanroc as a spawn. I was so gutted, because they only spawn for like literally 2 minutes. Like that's how long evening lasts in this game. I was so gutted, because I don't know how I'm ever going to get a shiny Dusk form Lycanroc. But still. I might have to like breed for one someday. Maybe someday we'll have the shiny Lycanroc breeding stream where I breed for like a Dusk Lycanroc. But anyway, Bark, we're gonna speaking of dogs. Anyway, Bark, we're gonna go to Kitakami. We're gonna go to Mosui Town, to the community center. Yeah, I did know this, or I'd sort of heard about this, so I kind of knew how to do this. But again, this is not obvious at all. You should have had some kind of phone call saying, you should have had a phone call from a character being like, oh, hey, Bo, you should like go to this town or whatever. So you're going to walk over here. You're not necessarily going to do it as slowly as I'm doing, but I just want to time this out. And as you may see, here's this lady who like you can buy and sell stuff from or whatever. But you're going to notice there's also this little pink thing here. Oh dang, that's like a SpongeBob reference already. Oh well, someday. I think last week I like did the whole stream without a SpongeBob reference, and then I did one right at the end, and it was just like, it was like Whamageddon. Like this year, I heard Wham on the 24th of December. I wasn't actively trying to avoid it, but I heard it on like a couple of hours right before like midnight on Christmas Eve. So like, you know, going into Christmas Day, it's like this is that all over again. So okay. We're going to save the game 50 bajillion times, and then I'm going to grab my phone just to make sure I have my notes all up and everything. But then we're going to click on... we don't want to talk to the lady. We don't want to talk to the lady. I just want to see actually which Pokemon... I think probably I want Yoshi. Yeah, let's get Yoshi out first for this. But yeah, we're going to click on this pink thing here. And look, it looks kind of like a Pecha Berry or something, but with legs. It looks like a mixture of a Pecha Berry, one of those pink Bowser Jr. pig balloons from Mario Sunshine, and an Among Us sus thing. So, okay. But yeah, so this is what you need to do to activate this quest. You do the mystery gift, and then you go here. And there's a dusty old decoration of some sort, mixed in with all the daily goods and things. And it smells incredibly sweet. One final goodbye. The decoration appeared to move a little bit. What? What is going on here? Kind of reminds you of Luna from Mario Galaxy. A little bit. Yo, Bo, Arvin here. I heard the news. You've been having all kinds of big adventures, huh, little buddy? School trips, studying abroad, what luck? Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a heck of a year. And a bit. Yeah? Man, I'm jealous to hear that. I wish I could have gone along too. Now that I think about it, it's been one crazy thing after another since you came to our school. I guess you've still been real busy lately, but are things starting to settle down? Yeah, a little bit. I was thinking if you have time, and only if you want, of course, maybe, I could come visit you at your house? Of course, come around over. Seriously? Oh, it's such a relief to hear you say that, and without even the tiniest hesitation. So, I guess I'll come over. Your house is in Cabo Poco, right? I'll meet you out front. See you there. There we go. And look. The dusty thing. It's gone. And we got all this sort of very WarioWare Luigi's Mansion-esque music. Okay, so we have to meet. So this is also a weird thing as well. You have to go all the way to Kitakami to start off this quest, which is a bit weird. And then you have to go all the way back to Paldea. Hang on. What we'll actually do is we'll actually go here. I don't want to like fly directly there, just for a reason. And then your little character is so cute. I know, I'm really proud of how this character turned out, because it's a mixture of like me, but with ice type. And the winter uniform looks really good on this character as well. I like the winter uniform. Okay, so we're gonna get Miraidon, and then we're gonna ride on our Miraidon, and we're gonna keep an eye out for any shinies, because hey, you never know. And then a bunch of you say, oh, Bo, you're the luckiest person ever because you got 9 shinies in one stream. And that was very good, but you have to realize there have been many times where I've hunted hours for a Pokemon that should have taken only like 10 minutes to appear. So what I'm saying is that it all balances out. Like, that isn't me every single stream. The luckiest YouTuber I think with shinies that I've seen is PM7, because he really does get them all the time. He does these like team up videos with M&J TV, Mikey from M&J TV, and they'll be like, oh yeah, when we were just playing the game for a few minutes before we actually began hitting like the record button, John got a shiny. Like every time he like gets a shiny like every video, and it may not even be like a shiny hunting video. It's just, oh, I found a shiny. Okay, but look. I don't just see Arvin, I see 2 other people. Who could they be? Well, let's save the game 50 bajillion times and find out. There he is. Oi, Bo. Figured I'd tag along. Hey there. What's going on? Bo, this is all my fault. Sorry. You know when I called you and I said I wanted to come hang? Well, these 2 overheard and... Well, we weren't just going to let you hog the chance to visit Bo. It's way more fun to roll together. You say that, but who wants a bunch of uninvited guests? That's just rude. Don't worry about it. I'm only an introvert. I guess, if you're fine with it, Bo, then I can't really complain either. Okay, listen up, you 2. We're not allowed to cause any trouble for Bo and his mom. Got it? We're gonna be the perfect guest today. You bet. I don't know who you think you're educating here, but sure, whatever. That was such a great meal. Can't believe we all got to hang... Can't believe we got all that after we barged in out of nowhere. Your mom's cooking is so good, Bo. Right, and she's so pretty. My brain literally glitched when I saw her. Ooh, Penny, is there something you're not telling us? I'm so glad she remembered me. Yeah, I mean, it was over a year ago. And look at this huge room. It doesn't make you feel all boxed in like the dorm rooms do. It's super cute, seriously. Almost too much for me to take. Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch. You have to tell me what games you got on this thing. Well, I've got Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Super Mario 3D Land, and 3D World, and Bowser's Fury, and Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and... Sorry, I'm just looking at my shelf. That's all the mainline Mario stuff. Then we've got Mario Kart, and WarioWare, and Mario Party, and Mario Football, and Luigi's Mansion 3, and... I love this Squirvid plush. This fluff's to die for. How's everybody doing? Anyone want dessert? I was thinking of bringing up some sweets. So I need to cough. Why do I need to cough? Yeah, I didn't even get to Xenoblade. Yes, Xander, exactly. Oh gosh, sorry. Sweets? Yes. No way. We couldn't possibly ask you for more food. We don't mean to be a hassle. I mean. We don't want to be a hassle. Oh, sweetie, no need to stand on ceremony here. Just make yourselves at home and relax. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and Bo, a letter came for you. It's from Kieran. Do you know a Kieran? No. Yes, we do. So I won't mess around with the attention. I won't mess around. My word, you've been making plenty of friends. Here you are. I'll bring those sweets up in just a few. I hope you all enjoy them. Or you'll all enjoy them. I'll come help. Can I just point out something? I do not like this little wall, this little brick thing on the left here, all right? That is way too low down. That is like knee height at highest. It's like that's too easy to trip over, and there's nothing, there are like no barriers, no guardrails, no nothing. Someone could so easily just trip and fall over that. Do not like that. Massive health hazard. Spanish homes, 0 out of 10. I'm sorry. Mum, do you know Kieran? Bo has a dramatic flashback. No. God, I want to check out those sweets too. Your mom sure is nice, Bo. You're real lucky. She is, and I'm sorry about your mom. Oh, but what about that letter? Aren't you going to at least open it up? Dear Bo, how are you doing lately? I took a leave from school, so I'm back in Masui town for a while. My sis came back with me too. There's a dog outside barking, and it's really loud, and I'm sorry if it gets in the recording. I know we didn't get much chance to talk after everything that happened in the Underdepths. I'd really like to catch up. Think you could swing a visit to Kitakami? Carmine would love to see you, I'm sure. Maybe you could bring your friends from Paldea too. I included plenty of tickets. Who's this Kieran guy? Some new friend or something? And then, again, if I was messing with Tenchi, I'd be like, yeah, he's the friend. But, yeah, he's just a friend. Yeah, I mean, guess that's good for you and all. Bo, Arvin, you're not going to believe how good this stuff looks. There's too much to carry upstairs. Come on down here and eat. Sheesh, that Nimona, hasn't she ever heard of an inside voice? Oh, but I guess we better go, or she'll just keep shouting. Oh, my poor guts. I feel like I'll burst if I eat another bite. I think what you're trying to say is thank you so much for feeding us. It was all really delicious. Right? I'll help with the dishes and stuff. Oh, aren't you the sweetest thing? But no need to lift a finger. You kids just take it easy. Thanks, ma'am. You're the best. At least Emona's got manners. I'll give her that. Unlike this one. Huh? Why are you looking at me? Ugh. Say, Bo, about that letter. What was that place your new pal mentioned? Kitakami or something? You really gonna go there to meet this Kieran guy again? We should go together! Wait, what? You going somewhere? Oh, did we miss something? Something good? Spill it! Are you serious? We're definitely going with you. This Kieran kid was a champion of a super elite battle academy, right? I've got to meet him. Again, sorry to kind of belate this point, but like, champion, like elite, like, are they really an elite four? Is he really a champion? Whatever. To me, they're just a bunch of kids, but like, whatever. We'll go with it. More like I've got to battle. I've got to battle him. Was it that obvious? I feel kind of bad though. Like we just invited ourselves along on your trip without asking. The guy said to bring friends, and we're those friends. He even sent tickets for us. Yep, friends equals us. Ergo, we get the tickets. You bet we do. This will be my first time going on a trip with friends. It's kind of scary and exciting at the same time. Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever taken a trip with a friend either. I don't think I have personally. Outside, I mean, like, school trips or something like that. But I've never like been on a trip with like a bunch of friends or something. Just like family and school. That's it. Like people would always say to me when I went on my America trips, they'd be like, "Oh, you like here with friends? Are you family?" I'd be like, "No, just me." And I thought that was like normal, and people were like, "What?" But you know, it's one of those things where now I kind of see it more of a like, oh, I guess people don't really go on a whole lot of trips alone for like no reason. For no reason. So yeah. Romy Kong, hello, lovely to see you. So anyway. You're kidding. Well, this is gonna be amazing, so get excited. Guess I better at least tell the housekeeper over at my place I'll be away for a while. Why don't we break for now, do whatever prep we gotta do, and meet up again later? Sounds good. Let's say we meet up again in front of Mesa Goza's southern gate. Roger. See you later then. Here we go, we're getting ready for one last trip. Thumbs up. Thanks for having us over. Oh, did Namono and others leave already? Your friends are all such nice kids. I was really glad to meet them all. And now it sounds like you're all about to go on a little adventure together, Well, have fun if you do. No fighting, and be sure to look after one another. What's everyone's favorite games? Mine is Super Mario World, because like Mario games are like my favorite games, and then Pokemon is like second place. And then like maybe Zelda third. I never really know. The thing with Zelda is that like if I had to include 2D Zelda, then like Zelda would not be my third. But 3D Zelda is where it's at. Okay, so we've got one final bit of lag with ice types only. Okay, so we're going to the school southern entrance, aka the main entrance, the one we went to over a year ago in November of 2022. Wow, astonishing stuff. So, we haven't heard this music for a while. But yeah, so like there's the school up ahead, and there's a Psyduck up ahead. Ooh, my neck. Okay, so this would be the perfect time to start up some conversation, except it wouldn't, because we're about to go into another cutscene. So I will start waffling on about random things, I'm sure, later, but right now, though, we're about to get into more battles and stuff and cutscenes. There are going to be a lot of cutscenes, so I won't get off talking about Xenoblade 3, but I'm now in Chapter 6, though, and it's all very exciting stuff, and basically yesterday, I sat down and played the game for an hour and a half, and it was basically just all cutscenes. I am not kidding. That is not hyperbole. There was like essentially cutscenes. One of those sort of like semi-active cutscenes where you just like move the joystick around a bit, and then one boss fight, and that was all I did in an hour and a half, and it was amazing. But I feel sorry for anyone whose like battery is dying or anything, or you know, or like they couldn't save the game, or they had to stop and pause for dinner or anything like that, because that's not ideal. Okay, here we go. Yeah, end of chapter 5, beginning of chapter 6, like that stuff. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like some questions have been answered, but then I feel like more questions have been asked. So like now I'm more confused than ever. Okay. But yeah, no, lots of big revelations, emotional stuff, all kinds of stuff. And in some ways, it's sort of interesting. I won't say anything too much, but I'll just say they lay out like a lot of breadcrumbs and things that I'd kind of figured out. So I'd figured out stuff, but I hadn't really thought of like the repercussions of what some of those things would mean. And so it was all just very interesting. But that's all I'll say. That's it. So anyway, Bark. So yeah, so I think I've now basically got 2 chapters to go. I don't know how long or short they are, so we'll see what happens. So hey, over here, back to Pokemon Violet, Bo. Sorry, Arvin, yes. All right, Bo, did you load up on travel snacks? Your bag full of grub? Oh my gosh, Dad, would you just drop it? I told you, friends. I'm going with friends. Monica and Chandler and Ross and Phoebe and Rachel and Joey. You don't need to be worried about it. We're perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. No, it's not going to be an adventure. Oh, sorry. No, it's not going to be an adventure. No one says that, honestly. I'm hanging up now. Who said adventure? I can't remember who had adventure, but I remember that as a funny thing. Suddenly I'm too tired for any of this. Did you get your old man's okay to go? Yeah, in the end. But I had to put up with his ultra mega annoying dad talk to do it. He just ultra mega cares, little bud. Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. Oh, Peony! Peony was the Adventor guy. That was it. I was like, hang on, I know Adventor's Pokemon, and I know we looked at it a while back. But yes, that was it. Because that was driving me nuts the other day, and but then I didn't look it up. So thank you. Yes, Peony. Yeah. Well, because here's the thing. We know, like, she's from Galar, right? Like, wasn't it confirmed she's from Galar? So, yeah, maybe, like, Peony Dad confirmed. Peony Dad confirmed. Okay, we all got permission, and we're all here. Oh, no, that was it. She studied in Galar, yeah. Yeah, like, she had a connection to Galar. Peonia, Penny. I know, that's what I mean, right? It's not that far off. No one forget anything, right? Then vamos! Let's go! Let's go! Right, here we go. One last look at the school that we never went to anyway. Mike! Hello! Welcome! Lovely to see you. This is Mike. He's my friend in real life. Oh, Zexion, when you realize Risley is Golden Deer guy, is Claude from Fire Emblem Three Houses. But yes, no, that you spelled Claude correctly. That is correct. Oh, so this is Masui Town? Oh, I love Arvin, like, shaking his head, being like, oh, already we're dealing with this. You smell that, right? It kind of smells different than Paldea. My head's still spinning too fast to see anything. Are we there yet? Maybe you wouldn't have gotten so car sick if you hadn't stared at your phone the whole bus ride. I didn't know if we get signal here. I had to load up on internet goodness while I could. I saw that MatPat is retiring from YouTube. It was so sad. We'll talk about that later, because we've had the MatPat joke on several episodes of this stream. But okay. But why, hello there. 3:30 a.m. Oh, good golly gosh. Yes, please get some sleep. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you're able to watch the rest later on a replay. This is our final episode, the conclusion of this series. Hiya. Hiya indeed. I'm the caretaker here, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to our town. Kieran had mentioned you would all be coming. Or you all would be coming. I think I read that the wrong way around. Bo aside, this is everyone's first time visiting Kitakami. Is that right? No, but yes, no, I think it is. Yeah, this thing, a lot of people like grew up with him and stuff, and so, yeah, but we'll talk about it later. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. I see. Well, again, you're most welcome. You can sleep here at the community center. All the rooms have been freshened up for you. Whoa, now that's some thoughtful service. No trouble, it was no trouble. Please relax and enjoy yourselves. But most of all, enjoy Kitakami. Thanks very much, sir. So, what about that Kieran guy? Have you heard from him at all? Excuse me? He doesn't have a smartphone? How is this kid even alive? He must not want any distractions from training. Think he's at his house? Should we go meet him? Nimona. Right, so we're gonna go to Kieran's house. Which was, if you remember, it was this way. And then we take a shot right. Right. And then it's up here. And then we go to the exclamation point. I should have saved, because we save 50 bajillion times here at Bo Video Games. Kevin being savage. I went to his house with Ogopon by my side. Bo! Oh man, it's been a long time. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, the cat. Hang on, the cat's kind of nuts. I'm gonna deal with him very quickly. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. We are back. Thanks so much for coming. And thank you so much for waiting. Sorry that I couldn't come meet you at the bus stop. Things have been crazy at home. It's great to see you. Thanks. But, wait. Did you come all by yourself? Yo, we're here too. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nimona. You're Kieran, yeah? Bo told us all about you. Like how you're great at Pokemon battles, right? Well, I don't know about that, but... Dial it back a notch on 9, you're scaring him. I'm Penny. Unlike a certain someone, I'm fine with taking friendships nice and slow. And I'm Arvin, Bo's absolute best friend. Staking your claim right from the get-go, huh? Well, I'm Kieran. I met Bo when he came here for that school trip. That's when we became friends. What else? Oh, I'm a student at Blueberry Academy? I mean, I was a student there. I'm on a break right now. Whoa, really? I know how that goes. Same thing happened to me. The references, this is what we were talking about. Penny, don't go sympathizing with the enemy. I thought I could count on you to at least keep this interloper at arm's length. I just get the feeling we're pretty alike. Wow, your friends seem like a quirky group. Kind of like you, huh? Anyways, Barks. A friend of Bo's is a friend of mine. I hope you all have a good time stinging Kid Akami. Thanks! Now let's battle! What? That space in front of the community center looked like a good battle spot. Vamos! Come on! Does she want me to go with her? Am I supposed to go battle her? You got this, mate. Oh man, she's just as pushy as Sis is, but, like, different. Oh no. I think I might have made a terrible mistake. This Kieran kid might actually be a good guy. The cat's going nuts again. I might have to deal with him. Of course he is. He's friends with Bo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I like the sort of the hybridization of Kieran. So, okay. So, we're gonna go to the battleground to see what happens between Kieran and Nimona. Cause I can't get talking too much about anything, cause the cutscene's about to start. Here's Kieran, but there's no Nimona. No, oh no, wait, no, she's over here. Oh, what happens if I talk to her? Does something happen if I talk to her instead? Let's find out. You weren't kidding. Kieran's great. Oh, let me see. Which Pokemon should I use for our next battle? So, okay. Because I saw Kieran, so I was like, oh, here he is, kind of thing. Like, I didn't know where to go here. I got completely destroyed. Who the heck is Nimona anyway? Get ready to tap your signs, people, because again, this is like, she actually is was the champion. Like she has more of a claim to that than Geeta did, at least. She's a champion. No, she's my rival because she's not. Well, she is a champion, but she's not the champion. So, do you consider her a rival, Bo? Okay, yeah, it makes sense. She's so good then. Kieran, you're so good. That was awesome. No wonder you were the champion of that fancy pants school of yours. But I couldn't beat you. Does it really matter? Whether you win or lose, Pokemon battles are a blast. Ah. Yeah, that's true. That's Nimona for you. You get used to it. You okay? Feel like running for the hills yet? Hey now! No, not at all. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun. See? Oh, hey, it's Carmine! Carmine's back. And she doesn't look different at all in any way whatsoever. I can't notice anything different about her. I see nothing at all. That is different. Get ready, everyone. Get ready. Neo, hello, welcome. Okay, get ready. Whoa, who the heck are you? Sis, you okay? Mochi! It's back. The Peter Griffin kid. Peter Griffin kid was programmed to walk so that Carmine was programmed to run. That's right. So, what's wrong? Mochi! Is this your big sister, Karen? Do you think she wants in on the battle fun too? I like how Kieran's like bopping his head. And then like kind of Arvin and Penny are kind of doing it as well. And me. Nemona's the only one who's kind of not doing it. There's no way that's what's going on here. Sorry, everybody. But could you just help me carry my sister somewhere safe? You want us to pick her up and drag her off? I mean, if you say so. Let's do that in a Fade to Black. I know. What money we would have paid to have seen that. Insert Peter Griffin laugh. I need to turn that into a short, don't I? Like Mochi Dance Origins Peter Griffin Kid or something. Like turn it into a short. I'll get a bajillion views. Lexi, sorry, I haven't paid attention to any of the DLC until now. I know, it's pretty crazy. You sure you don't want to stay with your sister? She should be okay. Gramps and Grandpa look after her during the day, but they must have taken their eyes off her for just a sec earlier. Sorry for making you all help out with that. Oh, I mean, it was no big deal at all. Happy to help out, but... Yeah, I've got to ask, is everything okay with your sister? She seemed pretty, riled up. Mochi Dance is going to appear at conventions for a while. It's brilliant, 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 I tell you! Hang on, I'm gonna deal with the cat. I don't know what is up with this cat. Hang on a sec. Mouse, move. I'll be right back. I still might have to deal with him one more time, but oh well, we'll see how it goes. She's not usually like that. Well, that's a relief. I think she was just really excited to get to meet you all. You really think that's what that was? Yeah, that's gotta be why she's dancing that weird dance and screaming mochi mochi. So I should say mochi mochi, because I think it's mochi instead of mochi, isn't it? How long has she been doing that? You're hiding, St. Kieran. Yeah, I might have to deal with the cat one more time, because like he was in the litter robot whilst he was meowing, so I can't really like apprehend him whilst he's trying to do his business. But if he repeats it, I'm dealing with him. Okay. I mean, she's been like that since I sent you that letter, Bo. She was already dancing, and by the time I woke up the next day, no explanation. I guess that really isn't normal, is it? Maybe the other folks in town are right. Maybe this really is a curse. Wait, it could be a curse? Wow, this trip just took a real sudden dive into the horror movie territory. I know zilch about curses, but could something like this have happened before? You ever heard of any old stories or legends about it? I don't know. Bo already took care of the whole thing with Ogrepon and the Loyal Three. Sheesh, Bo, you just really rolled through on this town like a little hurricane, huh? Yes, indeedy. My sis may have no filter and be inconsiderate and push people's buttons, but I'd still rather see her be her old self than whatever this is. Yeah, for sure. If there's anything you think we can do to help, just say the word. What? Sure, we'll help you out. I definitely don't believe in horror movie tropes like curses anyway. Yeah, let's do this! If we get to battle a curse, I'm so here for it! You guys are sure? You don't mind? Friends help one another. Except for when you're unavailable and you can't, and that's okay as well. Bo. No, all of you. Thank you. It's too late to start today, but I'd be really grateful if you could all help me out tomorrow. First, we're gonna have a proper welcome party tonight at the community center. Let's do it! Aye aye! Count me in! Again, there's a lot of cutscenes and talking and stuff at the beginning of this. We haven't even done a single Pokemon battle yet, and we're like an hour into the stream. So, right, go to the community center. Okay, so we're gonna go back now. Hang on, we've got to find out where's the road. Here we go. I'm gonna take the shortcut. Haha. Okay, lovely. Too many cutscenes. Okay, so we're going to the community center. What you don't see is Carmine's trapped to her bed. I know, that's what I mean. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, keeping an eye on her. Like, you know, like there's probably some kind of like physical restraint. But, so I got some soda. Sugar and carbonation, my two love languages. You find Peachy's all right? Yup, no problem. It's so close by. There was nobody there, so I just left money on the counter. Do you think that was okay? Oh, yeah, the old lady who runs it steps away sometimes, so everybody does that. No worries. Man, I can't imagine anyone getting away with that back in Paldea. Wait, Nimona, what's all over your mouth? Were you eating snacks without us? When I see a help yourself sign, I don't ignore it. There was just one Machi left, though. Hey, Kieran, do you have any idea how to change the channel on this TV? It just keeps playing the same tourism video over and over. Oh, the caretaker hit the remote somewhere, so that video is all we get on the TV. Okay, crew, new goal. Find that clicker so we can all watch a movie or something. Clicker is such like an American phrase, I feel, but anyway, fuck. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? We just need to find it. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Time to search this place top to bottom, and then I vote we play games up on that big screen. It's like our very own little treasure hunt. Everyone grab a corner and start searching. I'm in. Yeah, you agree my plan is genius, huh? How about this then? Let's see whoever finds the remote gets to decide what we do. Hey, Kieran, no fair getting a head start. Okay, so we gotta look. We gotta look to the left. We're gonna go left, 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 left. So Penny's like, the caretaker wouldn't have put it in one of the bathrooms, right? In the bathroom. No luck with the drawers in the desk here. I guess that would have been too obvious, huh? And then Nimona's blocking the door. Don't know why she's blocking the door and not saying anything, but okay. Like, again, she's like the loudest one. But even though I perform Arvin in the loudest way. The caretaker never really goes through here, does he? Maybe it's somewhere else. So, okay, it's not like in all the leaflets. It's not by the television itself. Is it in the trash? The garbage bin. Or recycling or whatever. I don't know. But, oh, look, sparkles. There's a sparkle in the plant. Let's click on it. Let's see if there's a clicker. If we click, there's something in this planter. We found the remote. What? No way! That means you get to choose what we do! Wowzers! Of course you found it first, Bo. Hey, friend, you agree with me that we should use that big old screen to play games, right? Huh? Where'd Nimona go off to? Is she in the bathroom or something? In the bathroom! No, I was checking around there earlier. I'm pretty sure I would have seen her go in. She didn't head into the rooms in the back either. I was by the door to the hallway this whole time. I think I know what's going on. She must be waiting to jump out and scare us! I tried a phone, but she's not picking up. You try calling her? I didn't hear her phone ring or anything. That's weird. Bo, let's watch a Bovio stream. Yeah, that's a perfect idea. Yes. That is weird. So, does that help us figure out where she is? She's probably outside, because she was by the door. Maybe she was so set on finding that remote that she went outdoors to look for it. I guess that makes sense. Maybe she forgot to get something at the shop? I just hope she didn't wander out of town. Kitagami's dangerous at night if you don't know your way around. I think Bo and I should go look outside. Arvin, Penny, can you two stay here for now? But what? Why does she come back while we're all out? We have a better chance of finding her if you stay here, and you can call us if she does. That's true. Okay, but be careful out there. We'll hold down the fort till you get back. Let's go, Bo. So to quote Super Mario, let's go. Okay. So we're gonna go outside. We're nearly an hour into this stream. Ooh, my neck. Ooh, my neck. Huh? There's still some people out? It's hard to tell with the sun down, but I think those two are workers from the orchard. Why don't we go ask them if they've seen Nimona? Well, let's save the game 50 bajillion times. I mean, there's no point. I mean, what? These are just two harmless orchard apple pickers. What could they possibly have to do to us or anything? Why would we need to save before talking to them or anything? I mean, look, there's just them, no danger, no nothing. We're just gonna slowly walk over, and we're not gonna look at their eyes at all or anything. See, look, their eyes are fine. A nice, healthy shade of bright fuchsia. Perfect stuff. Magenta, even, perhaps. Who knows? I don't know the difference between fuchsia and magenta. A magentary fuchsia. A fuchsia magenta. Let's see. The man says ... Good evening. The woman says ... Oh, quick side note. I don't like hello, anybody there? Like it's like weirdly rude, like insinuating. I don't know. I know it's like a joke, but I actually think it's like quite rude to be like, yo, is anyone there? I don't know. I find it kind of rude. So I guess just like pro tip, just be like, hey Bo, you okay? Bo, you alright? You seem to be thinking about something else. Like, say that. Just say that. So, hello? Something's off about them. Momo, King Julian. If you understood that reference, kudos. Mochi. Mochi. Mochi? Mochi. Oh no, they're doing the mochi dance. Whoa, what the heck? What's going on? They're terrifying. Mochi. Feed me. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Shige and Pokemon Trainer Aya. Well, Aya, I'm gonna beat you. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I'll leave now. Step. Door closing. Okay. Mochi. Oh no. Okay, so we need to figure out how we are going to beat this battle. Well, I'm going to start with a dragon dance. Salazzle's using Sweet Scent to lure our evasion. Oh, but Yoshi, ironically, Yoshi evaded the evasion lurer. Okay. Ah, good. Liquidation. Though I was hoping for like some kind of flamethrower attack, but oh well. Sticky web! No! My speed! At least for potential future thingamajigs. Okay, so this is, I know this is an odd choice, but I'm actually going to go for Ariados. And the reason why is because I think Poliwrath is going to try using Ice Punch. And if it uses Ice Punch, that's good. If it uses Liquidation, then I'm screwed. But I think it's going to go for an Ice Punch because it's super effective. This is my prediction. It did it! Good. Well done, Kieran! I mean, Poliwrath still sucks because it can't even KO a Victory Bell. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I know. I just missed out on chance of making that joke, didn't I? Right, Icicle Spear. More like an Icicle Spear. I'm impressed that Pokemon can understand the commands when all the trainers are saying is Mochi. Kevin, that's very true. Mochi. Wait, Poliwrath did Belly Drum and then died? Oh no, Kevin. Poliwrath kind of sucked in my Scarlet battle, but that's because I didn't really know what it was gonna do and what it could do and stuff. So, but that's funny. That's really funny. Okay. So we're good. We're good. We did the thing. We did the thing. So I'm just trying to think. Oh, I'm kind of reminded of The Simpsons where they have the Hamlet episode. Well, they have like a Shakespeare episode, and they have Hamlet, and they have this basically face off between like Bart, who's Hamlet, and like Ralph Wiggum, and it's like okay, Ralph, like you're fighting Bart. It's like you get like one free stab. Like they've each like got a sword, and it's like okay, Ralph, you get one free like initial stab before like the fight begins, and Ralph's like, oh boy, and then he like stabs himself in the stomach. It's just like, that's what I'm picturing for like Poliwrath. It's like Ralph Wiggum is Kevin's Kieran's Poliwrath. So there we go. Okay. Oh wow, did I bet on the wrong horse? Yeah. So, Mochi. Phew, that scared the snot out of me. What's gotten into them? They were perfectly fine when I saw them yesterday. What the heck is going on around here? Maybe there really is a curse. No, they were acting like Carmine. It was like Carmine. It's like what we saw 5 minutes ago. And then like 5 minutes before that. Hey, you're right. The weird dancing and yelling? That's what my sis was doing. You only just noticed that? How many people do you see doing the chicken dance and screaming Mochi every day? My dude, if I had a nickel for every time I saw 2 people doing the chicken dance while screaming Mochi, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. It's that exactly. Okay. Anyway, bark. Barry the Barkables. Right. Did these 2 get wrapped up in this whole curse thing too? Oh man, I can't believe Nimona vanished at a time like this. We could really use her help. Look, guys, there! Between the lady and my shoulder. There she is! Zoom in! Enhance! So that reminds me of another Simpsons moment where like Bart and Lisa are looking at a computer and Bart's like, enhance! Or like, zoom in! but it's like an old thing where you like can't zoom in, so like Lisa kind of like grabs Bart's head and just like kind of pushes it towards the computer screen. So he's like physically closer up to it. Do the whole stream doing Dew's voice. I almost thought about how much more, should I just do more of the stream in that voice for like 5 minutes? But anyway, Buck. This definitely has some connection to an actual dancing plague where a bunch of people inexplicably danced together until they dropped off. Whoa, okay. Oh no, there's a cow, and the cow is now mooing. I didn't even know the cow was inside. Okay, right. Sure looked like her, all right. She ran off toward Kitakami Hall. Why? Come on, we should go after her. Run, run, run. Kind of reminds me a bit, actually, a little bit of the, you know, like the whole, do you guys know, like, the lore between, like, Paris and Parasect? It's, like, to do with, because basically, like, sort of Paris and Parasect, like, Paris is, like a little bug Pokemon that has been, like, sort of begun to be infected by, like, a mushroom. And then Parasect is just, like, a mushroom using a bug as a puppet kind of thing. So, like, a Parasect is, like the mushroom. It's not the bug, it's the mushroom. Hang on, I just want to check. What Pokemon do I want to use for this next one? Who do I want to use next? Oh, who do I want to use? Who do I want to use? Who do I want to use? I think, honestly, probably Yoshi's probably best for this next one as well. But yeah, and it's based off this real thing where there are, like, these mushrooms where, like, the spores kind of, like, infect, like, insects, and basically the spores kind of basically just, like, take over their brain and, like, reprogram the brains of the bugs to be like, you need to get up as high as possible. And so this is what they do. So, like, basically the bugs get, like, infected by the spores. Forgive me if there are, like, details I'm omitting here or whatever. So forgive me if there are any details or things I'm missing. It's like, well, it's like, you're kind of oversimplifying it. But basically, yeah, these bugs get infected by these spores. Their brains kind of get, like, overtaken and kind of, like, rewritten to just be like, I need to get up as high as possible. I need to get up as high as possible. And so the bug will kind of, like, climb up onto, like, the tallest mushroom it can find, or the tallest flower it can find, or whatever. It then kind of plants itself down, and then the mushroom spores kind of, like, burst out from it, and sort of spread further because, like, it's higher up. Because a spore can spread further if it's higher up, and that's kind of like, and that's basically what, like, a Paris and a Parasect is. Oh, we got 2 people. But yeah, it's basically like IRL. It is like real zombification kind of thing. It's fascinating but messed up stuff. So yes, you have a cow in your building, Bo. I might have to deal with. I might have to deal with him in a sec. What is up with all these cats today? Good golly gosh. Shabertooth, hello. Lovely to see you. But yeah, but I mean, it's one of those things where, as unoriginal as some of the original Pokemon designs were, the original 151, Paris and Parasect is like top tier obscure nature reference. Like you know, I don't think there's probably not anything quite as fascinating in terms of the real life inspiration as like Paris and Parasect. Incredible stuff. And again, this is like before the internet and stuff like that as well, so it's like, how did these people know this? You know, like David Attenborough was like probably hardly a thing back then, or at least like for a bunch of people in Japan, I don't know. But anyway, Bark, let's see this. So hello there, Kieran, and to you too, Bo. I can't remember how I did this guy's voice, so that's what I'm doing. Grandma, what are you both doing here? Is Carmine okay? Did you see a girl come by here? Slow down, Kieran. One question at a time. Carmine is at home, sleeping in her room, all strapped up. Oh, she must have tuckered herself out with all that dancing. Yes, tuckered herself out. Sure, that's the narrative. So she's safe.
We thought we'd step out while she slept to get some of her favorite noodles from the stall here. At least, a taste of her favorite food might help her snap out of whatever is going on with her.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. Good thinking, Grandpa.
Now, what was it you were asking about some girl coming this way?
Oh, right. Everyone in town is acting all weird. And one of the girls who came here from Paldea went missing. She's like really loud and full of energy. Let's see how that goes. The school uniform thing is far more helpful, but Archie, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you.
Well, now that you mention it, we did run into a rather boisterous stranger in the village earlier. You spoke with her, dear. What did she say? ...
Grandma says. That's not at all suspicious. I'm sure the camera isn't about to pan around and show a big glowing pair of pink magenta fuchsia eyes.
Dearest? The camera's not really going to pan around now, is it? Oh no, your eyes are closed. See, everything's fine.
Her eyes are closed. Everything's fine.
Have some mochi. I don't need any mochi at the moment.
So I keep saying mochi instead of mochi.
Mochi at the moment. Dear, have some mochi. Eat it. Eat the mochi. Oh, when you ask like that, of course I will. Sounds very tempting and delicious.
Grandma?
This is awfully sudden, dear, but I suppose if you insist, your voice doesn't sound weird at all or anything. Ah, yes.
See, can I just point out... there's a funny thing here. Pokemon is famous for having, like, you know, the rice ball and calling it a donut. These jelly donuts, you know, all that kind of stuff. But these actually look like donuts, but they're not calling them donuts. So, Kieran's grandpa was the kid who'd take candy from strangers. But hey, look how old he is. Clearly, it never negatively impacted him until this specific moment in time. The Pokemaster Platinum Draconius. Lovely to see you. Although, actually, hang on. That says Dracoinus instead of Draconius. So I do apologize if I mispronounced that. But hello, welcome.
Munch.
You like maple donuts? Ooh, maple donuts.
All right, I've had some mochi, dear. Now, can we get back to the question? Oh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Grandpa? You okay? We really should have figured out that it's all to do with the mochi at this point, but we're still playing along with this being surprising in some way.
Mochi!
Huh? This is such a big surprise!
Mochi!
You gotta be kidding me! Okay. Okay, right. Anyway. Oh no! Wait, they're gonna battle us, Grandma Hideko and Grandpa Yukito. No! It's Chandelure and Tabak. Speaking of, you know, like old school Pokemon, we've got an Arbok, which is a Team Rocket Pokemon.
Mochi! No, Mochi!
Oh gosh, these people are crazy. I know, that's the thing. I'm glad they do have names now, because they were, like, mildly significant. Okay. Chandeler's using Protect! Perfect, you're wasting time. Whilst I set up my Dragon Dance. Shibatooth, $5. Mochi, now I want Mochi now. Feta says it's pronounced Mochi. But it's interesting because I keep hearing someone who's like they lived in Japan and say, oh man, why'd this have to happen? I guess we got no choice but to fight him. And now there's a gunk shot against my Poliwrath. But like someone who lived in Japan and they say Mochi. So I like, unless you writing MOH is your way of saying Mo instead of Mo. But see, that's the problem. See, that's the problem with English. If you put MOH, that doesn't necessarily explain whether you're trying to say Mo or Mo. I suppose if you just said MO, that would be Mo. If you just sort of thing, so that would then be Mo. So it's like, I'm guessing you're saying that it's Mochi. So I do apologize if I keep saying Mochi. It's just, basically, right, for all my life, I've heard people say Mochi, and then like a couple of weeks ago, I began hearing someone, or no, a couple of months ago, I heard someone say Mochi, and then I watched them again in a different video say Mochi, when they were actually like making Mochi, and I was like, oh, this person has like lived in Japan, and they're saying Mochi, it's probably Mochi. Right, anyway, Buck. So I'm gonna... Poliwrath is a lost cause. So we're just gonna Earthquake! Caterpillar Quake! Mochi! Mochi! Poliwrath use liquidation. And then waiting. But yes, he's got Arbok. So basically, canonically, the grandpa is James from Pokemon, all grown up. I don't make the rules, I just share them. But he's got the original Team Rocket, Arbok and Weezing. Who are you, grandpa? Whatever your name was, I've already forgot it. It wasn't Hideki, or I think that was her name or something. But anyway, Bark, what am I going to do here? I'm going to scale shot. I'm going to go for the Malzahn. And we'll see how this goes. Oh no, it missed! No, how did you miss? It was 3 feet in front of you. Okay, close combat, that's good. I forgot it had close combat. Which means I should use Icicle Spear on the Weezing. No, Poliwrath. I mean, I say that. Poliwrath wasn't really that helpful. Actually, no, Poliwrath got the KO on Mamoswine, so Poliwrath, no. Okay, Hydrapple, here we go. This is more like it, even though it's, you know, weak to Weezing. Right, we're gonna Icicle Spear. Hopefully this will get the KO. Ooh, okay. This does look like it's doing about 20% per hit, though, so this should be a 5. Oh, but then again, this could only be a 4 hit. No! I was going to say, as long as we get 5 hits, this is good, but Fickle Beam! Okay, there we go. Like in Drone, so you are saying Mochi. Oh, Zexion, you have to go. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're able to watch the rest later, like on the replay. That's why I stream on YouTube, so that the replays are available. And make sure to like and subscribe, because we had a bunch of kind subscribers in the last week or so. And thank you again to Shabertooth for the super chat, because I actually didn't really acknowledge that quite enough as much. But Mochi, now you want Mochi? I've never had it. So Mochi. But I saw how to make it the other day. So Drone, so Mochi. Okay. But that's the thing, I heard someone who like lived in Japan, and I think they're like of Japanese ancestry as well and stuff, say Mochi. They kept saying Mochi. So, but then look, they're just saying Mo. They're saying Mochi. No, thank you, Zexion. Thank you. There's a place in Little Tokyo that's known for peanut butter mochi. I can't afford fancy things like mochi. I mean, I could make it because it's just like rice, right? But like, but I'll just stick with cooking rice the old-fashioned way that I know that I can't mess up. But well, I could still mess it up, but I'm less likely to mess up. Okay. Oh man, no way! Cramps and Grandma too? Everyone's losing it. It's just a matter of time until it gets me. I'm gonna end up like the rest of them. We'll stop it. We'll stop it. Sorry. I kind of panicked there. Thanks, Bo. Okay, let's think. Before Cramp started acting like Carmine, he ate some of that weird mochi. And I'll sometimes say mochi and I'll sometimes say machi, just to keep everyone happy, okay? Bo, how are you two doing out there? You okay? How are you two? We're fine over here, though Penny got herself all spooked and has been kind of a mess. We got worried because we hadn't heard from you in a while, so we decided to step outside. And things are weird out here, little buddy. We were attacked by all these folks shouting mochi, mochi, or machi, machi, depending on who they were and where they came from, at us, and we couldn't spot you anywhere, so I was beginning to fear the worst. We're holding tight by that Peachy's place for the moment, but... there's something there! Sorry. No, wait, Penny. Oh, sorry. It now says Penny, but it's still got Arvin's picture. So, there's something there! There's something there, Arvin! Penny, what? What's wrong? Are you two okay? Oh, crud, this does not look good. Clunk, clunk, clatter, clatter, clunk. Boop, boop, boop. Arvin? Hey, Arvin! Something must have got him. Grandma, Grandpa, I'll be back, so don't go anywhere. We'll have to tie them down. Get your escape rope, Bo, and refunction it into a... no, whatever. I still want to find Nimona, but we gotta get to Peachy's and check on Arvin and Penny. Come on. They've been mochified or mochied. I know you put mochied, but I quite like mochified. I'm gonna say mochified. Okay, will I head over to Peachy's? Oh no, I'm choking on my own saliva. Okay. We must go! Is this even the right way? I don't know. So I'm so used to Xenoblade, I just clicked in the right stick to bring up the bigger map. That doesn't work on this game, Bo. Wrong game. Wrong game. But that's a helpful feature. I like the Xenoblade click in the stick to bring up the map, but you can still run whilst looking at the map. And Xenoblade 3 does it kind of perfectly by having just like one mini-map and one big map. Oh, hang on. We want to go over here, actually. Hang on. We want to go this way. Can you imagine if we saw a shiny Heracross? Oh, man. Can you imagine if someone saw a shiny Heracross, but they didn't know shiny Heracross was pink? So they were like, oh, hey, look, there's like a mochified Heracross. And it's like, no, it's a shiny Heracross. You got to catch the Heracross. That'd be amazing. That'd have been amazing. Okay. So we're going back into town. I just want to go back into town via the normal route because I don't want the game to like cut to, fade to black whilst we're like in midair or anything weird like that. Okay. But here we go. Okay. Oh, Penny and Arvin. Okay, I can't look at their eyes, but I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. It's fine. Arvin, Penny. There you guys are. Are you both okay? Yeah, sorry about hanging up on you like that. Probably gave you the wrong impression. It was all Penny's fault. She went into full panic mode and ran smack into me with her head. So I dropped my phone. Can you blame me? Look at the people in this town. Something's seriously wrong with them. Never mind that weird... What that weird thing was. Weird thing? What are you talking about? It was like round and little and pink and weird. And just where is this little hallucination of yours?
You sure you weren't just seeing stuff?
It was real. Hang on. I saw it? That can't be right. Like, not without some kind of, like, punctuation or grammar. Do you know what I mean? You'd have, like, a comma or, like, or like, some dashes or something. Like, I saw it. Yeah, that is a mistake. That's, like, a mistake. That's gotta be a mistake. Like, I really... ... I saw it. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, that's gotta be, like, a mistake. Oh, Lil Moo. Hang on, I might have to deal with this cow. Hang on a sec. Sorry, everyone. I think these cats are being a real pain today. I do apologize. I'll be right back. Oh, what are we up to? Like 3 cat interruptions today? I apologize. They are my roommate's cats, but again, I don't know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, the cats have had some mochi as well, apparently.
Sure you did.
I think I might have figured out why everyone is acting so strange. Yeah, we all did like 20 minutes ago, like an hour ago, Kieran.
Whoa, heads up, guys! There's something up there.
Meowchi. Very nice, Nada. Very nice. I'm applauding you if it didn't break the mic.
Look up there! It's small, it's round, and it's pink!
That's the thing I saw earlier. Is it a drone?
No. I think it's a Pokemon.
Ah! No, don't open your mouth! Millhouse, don't open your mouth!
Donk!
I love that. Like, I skillfully dodge. Huh? Is this mochi? It's kind of sweet. I like it. But I think it's pronounced mochi. No, wait, don't eat those!
Whoa, what?
Yeah. You two okay?
Mochi!
Mochi! Okay. Mochi! Penny! What are you doing? Penny's really in. Like, Arvin's a little less into it, but Penny's like really going for it. Mochi! Whoa, does Penny seem even more worked up than everyone else? That's like Arvin's like less into it than everyone else, and she's like more into it than everyone else. I should have picked Arvin's because I think that's the bit where there's a funny bit about him, but oh well. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But more importantly, I'm so sorry. If only I managed to warn them in time. Those weird mochi came from that thing. Patat! That wasn't the voice I thought I was going to go with, but it's the one I'm now going to do. Mochi! Hey, no fair! That jerk's using them as a shield! We've got to find some way to get the two of them to calm down. I'll get the escape rope. Seems like Arvin is resisting. Rivaldo. Seems like Arvin is resisting it somehow. Yes, exactly. Hi, welcome. And Miss Wannikins, hello. Because I'm not sure if have I said hi to you yet, Miss Wannikins? If I haven't, I'm so sorry. I'm sure I have seen your comments a bunch of times, but if I haven't said hi yet, hi. Okay, let's say 50 bajillion times, and then let's talk to Arvin. We gotta battle them. Battle them. Mochi. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Penny and Pokemon Trainer Arvin in boots. They both have boots. Okay, it's Greedent and Umbreon. Go, Eugene. Mochi mochi. I know I'm switching around which one is saying it which way as well, but that's part of the fun. I'm going to go for Umbreon because Umbreon is annoying. Or he's going to go for Umbreon because he's a faster. Poliwrath's defense fell. No, that was good. Good job. Good, Poliwrath. That's a good start. An excellent start, okay? Eugene, use Drain Punch. Okay, I thought I was going to miss then. That took forever, right? That wasn't just me, was it? Penny puts on her hoodie just to take it off. I know, right? That was very weird. I did. Kieran and both same brain cell moment. I'll just say I don't like that insinuation because it makes it sound like we both only have one brain cell. we each have lots of brain cells, dang it, like a good 7 or so. Okay, my boss Stiff is using Intimidate. No, my boss Stiff. The question is, who do we go for now? Do we try and go for Sylveon because it's good against the both of us, or do we just keep going for the stuff we're super effective against? Ah, play rough! No fair. And a crit? I was going to say, that did a lot of damage. No, don't do the Kevin strats. I'm sorry, Kevin's like, they're not my strats. It's like, well, they are now. Drain Punch. Oh, whoa, we KO'd it. Was that a crit? Oh, it was a crit. Okay, well done, Eugene. You wanted praise. Well, yeah, praise. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, little budgie. Yeah, no, nice job, Eugene. Eugene. Mochi. Moonblast, no! The Kevin prophecy has been fulfilled. Cloyster? Cheese! Cheese! He's got his own cheese! Right, I'm gonna try and take out the... Oh my gosh, just go for the Hyper Beam. You better be going for Sylveon. Yes, you actually did. Okay, nice. Karen. Nice. Eugene, do you want some praise as well? Mochi. Yeah, of course it hung in there because of all those bulky defenses. No praise for you, Eugene. You needed the crit there. Kevin, I'm sorry that you Kevin, you've jinxed me in a positive way before, so it was bound to happen negatively at some point. Right, she's using Leafeon. I'm actually going to leave Cloyster in because, why not? No! Leafeon! Eugene, no! Eugene! Okay, now Kevin has jinxed me. Liquidation! No! Get that high trapple in now, so help me. Oh, Incineroar. Okay, Incineroar's cool. Incineroar. Okay, cool stuff, cool stuff. Right, use like Flare Blitz or something on the Leafeon, and I'll take out Cloyster, okay? Incineroar. The best VGC Pokemon to have ever lived. Oh, no, now you're doing... No, why did you... Okay, that made sense, but like now I'm not using Ice Hammer on the thing I should be using Ice Hammer on. No. No. That's going to barely do anything. Soda Worm, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. First time you see me live. Well, what a fun time to be here. This is, I don't know if you watched any of my Ice-type series like on replay, but like a year over a year ago, I began an Ice-type series, and then like it's a year ago tomorrow was when I originally beat the initial main game and the credits rolled, but we've had a whole bunch of DLC left, and now we've got this epilogue, but this is going to be the final time we ever get to use our ice types. In fact, like, minor spoiler alert, we have... Well, no, actually, no. We have two battles left with our Ice-type Pokemon. I know, shock of all shocks. Was that the cat going nuts? So, oh, good golly gosh. I think both my roommates are here. I don't know why either of them are not dealing with him. He's like going nuts. He's like going like, oh! in like the background. I might have to see if it needs to be dealt with. Hang on. Okay, I think he's okay. Maybe he's okay. Maybe they've got an eye on him. Maybe he's like in the toilet again, and that's why. Okay. Sorry, that was if you guys couldn't hear that was crazy because it was just like. But okay, he's the one who just makes noise all the time anyway. So whatever. So Mochi. But okay, he seemed to have stopped now, so I think my roommate's taking care of it. Good stuff. Nice job, roommates. Okay, so Arvin, Benny, I'm real sorry, guys. Where do you think you're going? You're next. Wait! We've only got like 2 battles left. You can tell what one of them's gonna be. But then the other, well, you'll figure out what the other is pretty quickly. And I seem to have put cheese in first place. Let's see if anything happens as a result of that. Okay, so we're gonna follow the little pink dude. Okay. So let's see, who have we got? Okay, right. So okay. Oh no! Don't bump into the Spinnerack. No. But I do apologize, Soda, as well, because yeah, we've had like loads of noisy cat problems today, which we don't know. Normally we have like 1, maybe 2 cat problems, but we've had like 3 noisy cat problems today. But anyway, we're back to the adventure now. But yeah, but this is our final episode. But we've only got like, you know, like 2 battles left, and then I'll sort of explain why it's like, well, couldn't you go back to this game for like shiny hunting and stuff like that, and the sort of, and I will get to it, but like the answer is kind of like, we don't really need any shinies from this game. There are only like 2, and 1 I might just not get, or I might, you know, or I'll just do off camera kind of thing because of like how boring and tedious it'd be. And then the other one, well, I'll talk about that. Well, I'll explain about that one later because now we've got a cutscene. So okay, we're back at the scene of the crime where Kieran became a felon. It's got to be somewhere around here. Uh-oh. We've been followed. We've been followed, chat. This isn't good. Wait, is that Nimona? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Kieran, have you really not figured out how this is gonna go down? My dear boy, we love you here at Both Video Games, but like, you gotta keep up. You gotta get ahead of the game. I don't really even consider myself 3 steps ahead here, but like, this is obvious. It is inevitable. Mochi! I should have figured. Yeah, you should have. Again, I mean that in the kindest, sweetest, loveliest way possible. But dude, keep up. Mochi, match! Did she just say match instead of... Okay, hang on. We've already debated whether it's like Mochi or Mochi. Is she now trying to throw her hat in the ring for it being matchy? Is this what this is? Did she just say match? I guess even the Mochi couldn't override our battle mania completely. Run. Oh man, it's got control of Nimona. There's no way I can hold her off. Ah! Mochi! It's everyone! The gang's all here! Carmine, Arvin, Penny, the grandparents, the apple orchard people maybe. I don't know, I can't remember what they look like. This is bad. Everybody from Missouri is coming here. You handle them, and I'll handle her.
Right. Good luck. I'll focus on keeping the villagers from getting any closer. Bo, you do your best with Nimona and whatever that thing is.
In fairness, is it really hard to tell that there's anything different about Nimona? Like, if Nimona came up to you and was like this, would you really be, like, shocked? Or like she could be like this for, like, 4 days before you'd be like, huh, there might be something up with her. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe, like, maybe sort of, I don't know. Could she really? I don't know. She's kind of quirky, so, but then this is kind of weird. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, now they're saying it more like Machi? Oh gosh, like, how many like, you're Mochi, you're Machi, you're Mochi? Are there any other Machis I should know about? Okay. In Spanish, she says combatochi. Oh, cool. That's fun. That's really fun. Okay.
Maybe everyone will go back to normal if you beat it.
I mean, that's the plan. That's like the only plan we've got here at Bovio Games. Let's... Okay, we're going to save 50 bajillion times. And then, like, one final time, we're going to see if we can pull off a cheese sweep. We'll see how this goes. This could go terribly.
Mochi, mochi, mochi match.
She's still doing the glove thing, but with the eyes.
We're challenged by Nimona.
And she's using Lycanroc.
Cheese! Do it, cheese!
Ba 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 ba.
Let's have a mochi full match!
Okay.
Stone Age! It missed! Cheese, you did it, cheese! Go, cheese, go! You did it, cheese! You did it!
Oh, is this meant to be? Are we gonna get the cheese sweep? Everyone, hashtag cheese sweep. Hashtag cheese sweep. Waterfall, let's go. Yes! One down, okay? One down.
Oh, that good mochi, mochi.
Lycanroc fainted. Okay, she's about to use Pormot. Nope, we're staying in. We're gonna hashtag cheese sweep. Cheese sweep. Come on. Icicle Spear, let's go. Come on. Icicle Spear, 1. Yes! Because Icicle Spear is gonna be at least a 4 hit with our skill link ability. Okay, that's so 3 times. Perfect. Pormot fainted. That's 2. Right, she's using Komodo. Well, Icicle Spear's super effective against a Komodo. I could actually. Oh no! Oh, my Terra is water. Oh man, if I had Terra Ice, this would be so perfect. But okay, this is gonna be a 2 hit. That's 3 down. Cheese sweep, cheese sweep, cheese sweep, cheese sweep. Okay. Okay, she's using Dusk Noir. Now, Dusk Noir is bulky, so this might not be the one-hit wonder that we're hoping for. We're going to have to see how this goes. And she's applying pressure. Okay, hang on, let's see this. Okay, here we go. Icicle Spear, let's see how this goes. 1 hit. Ooh! Ooh, if this goes over half. This could be a 3 hit, but it's definitely going to be 4. It's a 3 hit. That's 4 Pokemon down. Are we going to get the cheese sweep? Are we going to get a full 6-team cheese sweep? Goodra's next. Goodra is weak. Another dragon type. Another Pokemon weak to ice types. I just want to add Dusk Noir and Komodo are 2 DLC exclusive Pokemon, so I like that she's adding in Pokemon from the DLC to her team. They're very cool. Gudra fainted. Oh my gosh. She's about to use Skeledudge. Will you switch Pokemon? No, of course we're not. That's 5 down, 1 to go. Can we beat it? Hashtag cheese sweep. Now, normally at this point, because she's like fire and ghost, but she always terastallizes into a fire type. So the smart thing to do here would be to use Waterfall. Oh no! Or Rock Blast. Oh no, I'm accidentally selecting Icicle Spear. Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh, the terror, the horror, my clumsy fingers. We've ruined the cheese sweep. What's this? She's terastallizing into the other type instead, which is probably what she always should have done from the get-go. Yes, in this battle. Oh no, hang on. 1, 2. Oh, okay, hang on. 3, 4. Yes, we did it. The 4-turn cheese sweep. That's everything. The cheese sweep. 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 We did it, chat. In our final episode ever. In our final 6-on-6. We finally got a full 6-on-6 cheese sweep. How perfect is that? Yes. Cheese sweep. Cheese sweep. Thank you all for the emojis and the hashtags and the support. Yes, we got the cheese sweep. Mochi skills. Mochi. Cha cha cha. Okay, so we've beaten Nimona. Cheese, you have done your dutiful duty. But now we need to figure out what Pokemon we're going to use for the final one. I'm going to get Destiny out just to see how this goes. But we're going to save our game. I am a bit worried about this, though. I really want to say get Mr. President out, but he's not really going to be able to do a whole lot. Oh, no, we got to have Mr. President. No, we got to have Mr. President. He's Mr. President. And then, yeah. We got to have Mr. President. Okay. Defeat the mysterious Pokemon. Are you guys ready? We're going to save 50 bajillion times because that's what we do here at Both Video Games. Okay. Right, that's enough saving. We're now going to talk to our little buddy here. Peh? Peh? Do you want to challenge the strange Pokemon? Yes, indeedy. Everyone get ready to salute. 07 is saluting. Cha-cha-cha! Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. If you understood that reference, kudos. Go, Mr. President! The reliable partner who's probably going to get KO'd. Pachant! Okay. Right, come back, Mr. President. I want to save you just in case. Oh, Teresa, hi. Lovely. Welcome, lovely to see you. Malignant chain? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. No. 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 Destiny. No. Oh, crud. It's poison puppeteer ability. When you get poisoned, you also get confused. So I'm now afflicted with like a toxic type poison, and I'm confused. This is bad. This is very bad. Shadow Ball! And I probably can't use Destiny Bond in this battle. 1 in 3 chance to hit ourselves. Of course we hit ourselves. Oh, this is not good. Okay, and now it's using Shadow Ball. This is going to be a super effective hit. We've got loads of evasion up as well. And we still got hurt really badly. Yep, okay, well, Destiny, that was not a good final outing for you, was it, my dear? Oh, well, anyway, Bark. Okay, no problem. Cheese sweep? No, we can't. We can't, can we? Can we? No. No, we'll go Yoshi. Get in there, Yoshi. You have been a reliable, formidable force in this challenge, but now you're going to wrap it all up for us with Earthquake. What? Oh, no, I just remembered something. I just remembered something bad. You damaged it. That means you can beat it. Keep it up. You got this. I just remembered Pecharunt has incredibly average stats, except in its physical defense. So Earthquake is not going to be that powerful. It's using Malignant Chain. No. Yoshi. Okay, actually we hung in there. That's fine. That's actually quite anticlimactic. Oh man, I can't hold out much longer. Hurry up and finish it, Bo. Don't dip your head in failure, Kieran. Just keep going. Okay, we did it. Super effective hit. Yoshi, let's go. Meanwhile in the background, Kieran, why is it snowing? Okay. Look, it's slowing down, as is the frame rate. Now's your chance. Catch it in a Pokeball. Why is the frame rate so bad there? Okay, Dream Ball. Let's do it. I mean, we could use the Love Ball, but I think I used the Love Ball in my other game, so let's use a Dream Ball. Because because streaming this series has been a dream come true. We did it. We got the Pecharunt in a Dream Ball. Pecharunt's data has been added to the Pokedex. Pecharunt has been sent to your boxes. I should have read out the Pokedex entry out loud, but oh well. Anyway, bark. So there we go. All 243 Pokemon. Very nice. Did you get it? Hopefully you cannot hear the music in the background, which would totally get me copyright struck. That's playing very loudly in the background. My roommate's playing. Please don't play that too much louder. I'm gonna turn down my input, my gain, just a little bit, just so that that's a little less picked up. But okay. Then everyone else should be. Everyone's back to normal.
What are we all doing here?
How did I end up with Loyalty Plaza? Everybody's back to normal.
Bo, Kieran!
Oh, now there's another cat going nuts, but luckily a different one. I won't deal with her. She's fine.
The last thing I remember is getting to the shop. What happened?
First, we got into a debate whether it was Machi or Mochi. And then, after that, then what happened? Then, there was like a low frame rate, but then, after that, Bo fought the Pokemon, and then we still didn't decide what the pronunciation was, but we did decide that the chicken dance is really fun and originated with Peter Griffin, and then he caught it in a ball, a dream ball, because in his other game, he used the Love Ball. So he used 2 pink balls, but 2 different kinds, depending on which game that he caught it in.
Seriously? It's Machi, not Mochi. No. So all that Mochi was because of some Pokemon?
See, I told you it was real. Unlike dumb horror movie tropes like curses. That round little monster was hiding behind everything. Just like I said.
Oh, when did you say that? Anyway, Bark. Bo went and caught the thing. As he does.
Huh. He sure did. I do that.
Wait, what about Nimona?
There she is. Let's go find out. Please don't say Mochi Mochi. Because it's pronounced Mochi Mochi. No, I'm kidding. Mochi match! The curse wasn't lifted? Oh, no, sorry, that's Penny Line. Sorry, the curse wasn't lifted? Huh? What's going on? Did we find the remote? That's what you want to know? Sheesh, glad you're back to normal now, at least. Whatever constitutes as normal for you. Yep, morning everybody. You know, I had this crazy realistic dream that I was battling Bo. That was awesome. Sign me up to have that dream again. Nimona really is something. Yep, sure is. Kiki and Bo! Sis, Gramps, Grandma! What the heck is going on? Why is everyone up here? Someone better start explaining. Actually, what a weird feeling. Somehow it feels like I'm seeing you for the first time in ages. Amnesia, am I right, guys? It's not funny. Several days later. We gotta head home to Paldea. Head home to Paldea! So we're heading back to Paldea already, huh? We got caught up in a pretty hairy situation, but this trip was still a blast. My arms and legs are still killing me from all that dancing. All packed here. Everyone got their stuff together? There seems to be no one else here apart from this man and this woman. So let's go. Let's head back home to Paldea. Kevin, oh, guess we gotta tie her up after all. Okay, hey you guys! Are you really going home already? No one would mind if you stayed longer. Yep, time to head home. That's the end of the series, I'm afraid. What kind of a response is that? This is where you're supposed to say you'll miss us or that you'll visit again soon or something. Bo? Everyone? In my Scarlet file, I picked the other choice. Don't worry. Like, we're gonna visit them. It's fine. No, Feta. Please, when I make that joke, right? If I make that joke throughout the rest of the stream, or just even in future, please know it's not some kind of, like, secret hostile passive aggressive thing at you. It's because again, I was saying it before even you put your comment. I was like, I genuinely don't know how it's pronounced because I've heard a load of people say mochi, but then there's this lady on YouTube who like lived in Japan and stuff, and I think like has like Japanese like in her family, sort of like in her heritage, and she says mochi, and she like made mochi a few weeks ago, and she kept saying mochi, and it wasn't like a pronunciation thing, it was like a it wasn't just like a, oh well, maybe she's just sort of saying it a bit weird. It's like, no, she was saying it that way. So I like don't know, and so again, please know if I'm making a joke about it or anything, it's not like aimed at you or anything like, oh, Feta put in a comment about how it's pronounced or whatever. It's like just genuine, and it's hard to convey like how words are pronounced and stuff if you're like doing it when typing and stuff, because if someone speaks like, if people speak different languages, different combinations of letters are like pronounced in different ways and stuff like that as well. So it's not always helpful if you kind of put like, you know, like, oh, it's pronounced like these three letters put together. Like, that can mean different things to different people. So it's all stuff I find very fascinating, and I'm just making light of this fascinating thing that I genuinely don't have any idea about. So it's not anything. So I just want you to know that, like, there's nothing personal, and it's nothing aimed at you. It's just me aiming back at my own, like, own joke at the beginning and stuff like that. So, like Soda One. Bye, guys. Sorry you got possessed. Never coming back. Love it. So, okay. Anyway, Buck. Oh, and there's Nightbot shilling my book. Hey, Bo, everyone? Thank you all so much for coming. And thank you all so much for watching these streams. Now, we should be the ones thanking you for showing us such a good time. And the food, man. Everything we ate here was so good. Including that cursed mochi. The festival was a lot of fun too. I even got to buy a Vivi mask. What more could you want? Well, good. I'm glad you liked it here. Time really flew by. Just goes to show how much fun we're having, huh? Wish I could have fit in more battles against both of you, though. Against the both of you, though. Are you kidding me? You battled us each a dozen times or more! Welcome to the Nimona Survivors Club. Ugh. I really am happy I got to meet you all. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm gonna give Blueberry Academy another shot. I'm really gonna go for it this time. Just do your best, okay? Yeah. Thanks, Bo. I guess that means my vacation's over, too. Time for me to head back to school, too, then. Hey, sis. Thanks for, coming with me here and everything. And this has been great, seriously. I'm real glad I got to come here and meet you all. And Kieran, I'm really sorry for trying to flex on you the way I did when I first got here. Just gonna, take a video because there's a screenshot from a few seconds before that I might want to get. Huh? Were you? I didn't even notice. Don't worry about it, Arvin. Feel free to flex on Kiki as much as you like. I'll allow it. Oh, okay. Wow, it looks like Carmine's another one with a big personality, huh? Yeah, sorry about her. Excuse me, who do you think you're apologizing for? And you guys, what do you mean by big personality? People who are secretly aggressive. Hilarious. Not scary or terrifying at all in any way. And anyway, that's the end. So that, guys, gals, non-binary pals, that is all there is of the main story. You can now invite more people to the club room, which I presume means Arvin, Penny, and Nimona, and maybe Carmine and Kieran too. They're the last members of the DK crew. But that's it. That's all the story. Can we beat Pokemon Violet? Can we beat the main game of Pokemon Violet? The Teal Mask DLC Part 1, the Indigo Disc DLC Part 2, and the DLC Epilogue Mochi Mayhem with only Ice-type Pokemon? The answer is an overwhelming and resounding yes. Yes, we can. Thanks to our amazing team of Mr. President, Destiny, Yoshi, Eugene, Cheese, and Fridge. And let's not forget our honorary double battlers, Mamoswine and Ninetales. And let's also not forget our raid Pokemon with whom we got many, many shinies. We got Hubba Mystica and then got shinies thanks to it, Sir Titan, and also our temporary team against Drayton, Abomasnow, Lapras, Beartic, Crobominable, and Dugong. Why did I have... Maybe I caught the seal and then maybe I caught the seal to evolve into a Dugong and then we used Dugong. I can't remember why we had seal. I hope we didn't have seal in the team and we didn't use seal, did we? So otherwise I would have broke the rules. But okay, anyway, Bark. So that's it. And there's Pecharon. So that's it. That is the main game. Is that the end of the stream? No, we got plenty of stuff to do still. We still got a few things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish here, but I do just need to look at my notes to remember what the heck they all are. Thing number one. Here is thing number one. We're going to head out of the school. We're back where it all begun. But have you guys enjoyed this series? This was my first series ever that I did streaming. I did the stream with Koi, and then this was my first ever streaming series. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy Pokemon Violet with only ice types? I promise someday I will do Pokemon Sword with only ice types, because that was my initial plan, as you may remember. But then I changed it because the timing of everything and this game had only just come out. But so someday I will do that, but yeah, but that's it. We'll never we'll never go to this series again. Oh, did I not? Bo. Kevin had a last with this series. But I did a fantastic job with it. Okay, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. So again, this isn't the end of the stream. We're going to do other things now, but this is the point where I can like talk over and not talk about story stuff. I can just talk about whatever the heck we're talking about. No, thank you all so much for watching this series. This series was my first series, and because like Twitter was still working at the time, it did really well. And the first episode and the last episode got huge ratings. I highly recommend going to watch that final episode, even if you never watched any of the other episodes. I highly, highly, highly recommend going to watch the finale of this when we did that big gauntlet of 10 battles, just because of how much fun it was and how good it was. That was such a fun stream. It was a big one, but it was a good one. And that was the original ending to this series. But we had DLC. But now we're done with all the DLC and including this epilogue. And unless they include any other epilogues, this is gonna, be it for this series. So will I do shiny hunting? I may go to this game privately to do a shiny hunt or two. If I run out of Herba Mystica on Pokemon Scarlet, I may just switch over to this game to do any shiny hunting that I have. Like because I've got a list of Pokemon to shiny hunt in Pokemon Scarlet. But if I ran out of Herba Mystica in hunting them, instead of like doing a load of raids to like build up more Herba Mystica, I would just go to this game and do the shiny hunting. But you may ask, yes, but surely, Bo, there are some shinies exclusive to this game that you might want to get, and you could catch those on stream. But here's the thing. There aren't. I have the version exclusive shinies from this game. Except 2 of them is the thing. And I will get into what those 2 are, but there's sort of a reason why we may not. So I just want to see, is there like the classroom here somewhere? I just want to see if oh, hang on, is this the classroom? I just want to find wherever the classroom is. Classroom, because it's like a. Okay. Well, we'll just do this. Okay, so now I want to show you guys something cool. If you have your copy of Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, and you have not done this, if you don't know what I'm doing here on this random little island in the coastal area, you may not have done this. You may not even know about this. This is such an obscure, like, kids talking about stuff on the playground rumors type of thing, okay? Like, what I'm about to show you is so obscure and so weird. It is very bizarre, but this is an amazing thing that I'm about to do here. Again, if you know about this, I'm about to do something really cool here. And if you do not know about this, get your Switch and do this as well, okay? So you are going to go to this part of the map, okay? So you're going to go to the coastal area. There's like all this rocky stuff here, right? And then you're going to go so here's the classroom, right? This is where I meant to go. Because this is like a stop. You can like fly to this spot here, okay? So you're going to fly here or go here from the classroom, and you're going to go east to this little cluster of islands, okay? There's like a bunch of little grassy islands here or whatever. And what you're going to do is you might want to do this in handheld so you can listen to the music, but you may notice there are some like leaves swirling around here and stuff. And if we listen to the music, I'm just going to be quiet for a second. If I walk around slowly, you can hear the music, okay? But look, there are lots of leaves swirling around. And if we... Hang on. The music's getting quiet. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Okay, Mr. President. A hostile nation has attacked us. Deal with it. Okay, there we go. So... if you don't know what I'm doing here, get your Switch and do this, okay? You're going to go to this island. Hang on, I do just want to grab this random item, and then this Zangoose will probably get all aggro and want to attack us. Mr. President, get him. Okay, so hang on, right. So, the music, right. So, look, we walked away. The music is loud. We're going to go over here. We're going to walk this way. Okay? Okay, hang on. We're going to go between these little hedges and bushes. And look, the music's gone all quiet, right? And you can hear wind, okay? If I'm quiet for a second, you can hear the breeze, right? So there's barely any music, and you can hear the wind. What we're going to do is we're going to face this way. And then, what we're going to do is we're going to spin on the spot, okay? And we're going to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. How many Mississippis are we doing here? 7 Mississippi. Is that all the Mississippis? No, because we're doing an 8th Mississippi, a 9th Mississippi, and 10 Mississippi. And then we're going to hold forward on the joystick. Oh, no. Oh, you don't actually... Oh, I'm just holding up on the joystick here, and he's still spinning. So you actually don't need to continuously roll the joystick. You can actually just hold up on the joystick, and he'll keep spinning. I'm going to let go, though, and then we're going to get our camera out, down on the D-pad. We're going to go left on the D-pad, left on the D-pad, left on the D-pad, left on the D-pad, left on the D-pad 5 times. And there's sepia. And you can hear music. Some weird music. And if we go around, there's a Minior. And look! Right in front of us, there is a Meloetta. What? I know, that's like we've gone to the Wizard of Oz. So you're going to press left on the D-pad. So you're going to press down on the D-pad to open the camera. Left 5 times to go on the sepia filter, as in the sepia tone filter. If you do not know this, get your Switch, get your game, get your DLC. Do this right now. You can make Meloetta appear. We're going to save our game, because we like to save our game 50 bajillion times here at both of your games. And then we're going to talk to Meloetta. You have to go up to it, press the A button. And then Mellout. Surely there must be like 50,000 tutorials on Meloetta. I mean, hey, I'll turn this into a short, but I imagine people already know about this by now, because it came out like in December or whatever. And then we're going to huck a Master Ball at it. Because, hey, we got him, and we're not going to play this save file again, so why not, right? They give you loads of Master Balls in this game. I just want to say that. Like, you get, like, what, like 3 Master Balls? And then they just gave away, like, a 4th over Mystery Gift as well. So there we go. And that, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, is how you get Meloetta. Very cool, right? I'll see if I can turn this into a short. I don't think it will be worth it, but there you go. So that is our second thing that we're going to do. The first thing was beat the epilogue. Second thing was catch Meloetta, which we've now done. If you don't like Meloetta, feel free to call it Smelloetta. And then we're going to do our third thing. Okay. So we're going to go east. We're going to go east of Mosui Town. And we're going to see our old friend, Professor Jacques. What's up, Professor Jacques? Lay it on me. So, hello, Bo. Looks like you've caught 200 kinds of Pokémon that can be found around the land of Kitakami. Or at least you traded them in from your Pokémon home. I do not know. But wait, are you telling me you've caught them all, or at least traded them all in? Wow, you're a complete Kitakami Pokédex. This is great. No, you are great. Oh, that's very kind.
Thanks to all your hard work, I don't think there's anything more to be done when it comes to surveying the Pokémon that live here in Kitakami. I really wish I had something to give you to commemorate all your effort. Ah, but of course, I know. I'll give you this charm I got at Kitakami Hall. It's a limited edition souvenir they only sell here. It is a glittering charm.
So the glittering charm. Having one of these mysterious glimmering charms increases the number of Terra shards you receive from Terra raid battles. If you're a competitive battler, you like changing your Terra types, you definitely want to get all the Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex.
Oh, and can you show me your autumn phone for a second? Thanks to the diploma feature Director Level helped with, we can celebrate your achievement in style, Bo. See, you can get a special message from the company that certifies Pokédex completion. I am beaming it to you now. There we go, we certify your achievement of the completing the Kitakami Pokédex. May this great feat be celebrated by all.
Celebrate it, chat. Celebrate it. He told you to celebrate it, so celebrate it.
You may have completed this Pokédex, but that doesn't mean your school trip has to end. I hope you'll keep meeting lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of new Pokémon friends on Kitakami. While I laugh incessantly and move. So hello. I see you working hard late into the night, looking up in the sky. You really can't see the stars.
That is one thing I miss about England, by the way. I miss being able to see the stars. At nighttime here in LA, you can't see stars. You can just see space stations and planets, but you can't see stars. And I miss seeing stars. That is one nice thing about living in a small town in the countryside in England. Ooh! Ooh. I want to catch... sorry if you can hear stuff outside. We're gonna catch... I have now in all my distraction forgot the name of this Pokemon. It's not Dedenne. It's the hangry Pokemon. It's the little dude, little Morpeko. I knew it began with an M. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. Oh, 1,000 Pokemon. It's hard to remember them all sometimes. Okay, let's go with Waterfall. Woo! I want to catch this just because it is a Violet exclusive, and having a terrestrialized one could be quite fun, or one with good stats could be quite good. So, I know Marnie would be mad. I know. Waterfall! There we go. We beat the thing! I bet Morpeko makes for a great plush. Oh my gosh, if this product doesn't exist, then it absolutely needs to. We need an inside out, one of those inside out toys where you can fold it inside out of Morpeko and the hangry Morpeko. Because I have like a little fold inside out like Turtwig and Chimchar that they go into Pokeballs. And so it's like if you fold them one way, they're a Turtwig, and if you fold them the other, they're a Pokeball. They're really fun, and I think that they should do that with Morpeko if they haven't. Okay. So, thing number 1, beat the epilogue. Thing number 2, Meloetta. Thing number 3, which we're getting a little bit distracted on. Come on, hurry up. Okay, yep, full belly Morpeko. That's what I need right now, a full belly. Okay, right. We're gonna go to the Blueberry Academy. I didn't even unlock all the warp spots in this game. That's how... Science has proven you do get angrier when hungry. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's talk to Serrano. Let's see what he has to say. He's like, hey. He puts a hand on the shoulder. Hey. And it's like, dude, that's making me uncomfortable. So, hey there, Bo. What brings you back up here? I just wanted to chat, I guess. He is popular. No, he's very cool. Shame we didn't get to see more of him. It's a bit of a shame, but how's that Blueberry Pokedex coming? He's like, come show me if you complete it. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. I guess I hadn't talked to him before. So he's like, hey there, Bo. Looks like you've got 240 species of Pokemon in the Terranium. Hold on, does that mean you've filled in the entire thing? It does, yes indeedy. We've completed the Blueberry Pokedex. So we should have all the data we need on Pokemon living in the dome now, thanks to you. That's really impressive, you know. Not a single Blueberry Academy student has managed it yet. Well, none of them have Pokemon home. Here, you deserve something special to celebrate. I'm pretty sure this counts as a special. We got the Mark Charm. The Mark Charm allows us to find more Pokemon named Mark in the wild. It's very cool. So hello to all the marks out there. So having one of these mysterious and unique charms makes it more likely you encounter Pokemon with a mark. Why, hello, Director Serrano, and hello to you too, Master Bo. Your studies going well, I hope? Welcome, Billy. You're not going to believe what Bo just accomplished. I wasn't expecting a cutscene. Upon my word! It seems you're making quite the splash here at Blueberry Academy, as you have elsewhere. I knew I picked the right student for this program. While Director Serrano is giving himself a hearty pat on the back, allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. Is it another Master Ball? This congratulatory message penned by the company that certifies Pokedex completion is for you. It's... Hang on, who are the Pokemon who are going to be on it? Is it going to have all the stuff? Oh, it's Terrapagos! Of course it is. So we hereby certify your achievement of completing the Blueberry Pokedex. I have not even done this in my Pokemon Scarlet yet. I need to go do this in my Pokemon Scarlet, so this is quite funny. Yes. Okay. So, thank you, Game Freak. I reconfigured your Pokedex app so that you may view your diploma there anytime you like. You haven't changed, have you, Valley? You've always been good at this sort of thing. Oh, no, this is really nothing. Also, Director, once again, I must insist that you address me properly in front of our student. I'm just glad your treasure hunt at my academy has been such a success, Bo. I hope you keep spending some quality time with all the Pokemon in the Terranium. Director Serrano, I do appreciate your kind words, and I hate to interrupt. I don't really, I love to interrupt. But I do like to confirm that you will no longer refer to me as Veli in front of... Oh, he's gone, he's lost it. Director Serrano, are you even listening to me? And there we go, so that is the third thing. Getting the Pokedex certificate completion thingamajigs. There we go. So there's diploma number 1, and then diploma number 2, oh, hang on, and then diploma number 3, lovely stuff. So there we go. That is all 3 Pokedexes complete. But what more could we possibly have to do in this game? You said you've beaten the game. And that's the thing, we kind of have done like everything or whatever now, but there's more to do, So, remember how I said there are 2 shinies which I can shiny hunt for in this game. This game right here. This game, this game right here, right now. Hang on, you're not shiny, are you? No. Okay, so we're going to go here, and we're going to go up, and we're going to fly high into the sky. We're going to jump up in the air, jump up, don't be scared. Wheels on bus and wheels are on the bus. And we will sing Ed Sheeran songs As long as we don't use the words. Anyway, Charlie, hello. What a weird time for you to come in. Hi. You didn't catch any of that, did you? Oh no. But anyway. No, hi. Welcome. Lovely to see you. So we have finished the actual epilogue, but we're just doing a couple of little final things that we can do here in Pokemon Violet. So I said there were 2 shiny Pokemon that I could hunt for in this game. One of them is Clauncher, and Clauncher is a bit hard to shiny hunt for because you kind of need it to appear in a mass outbreak, and we don't have a Clauncher mass outbreak. And the only other thing we could do is just make a water sandwich and then just like aimlessly ride around in the ocean and hope that we get a Clauncher. You can see why that's like a boring shiny hunt. That's all stuff that I will just do off screen, or I'll get a Clauncher in another game or whatever. So, have you got... Oh, actually, I suppose I could just very quickly show this off. Kevin asked a good question. In my Pokemon Scarlet, I have done this, but I haven't done this in my Pokemon Violet. So let's do this in Pokemon Violet. So let's jump up in the air, jump up, don't be scared, and soar up into the sky. Because I was curious. What happens if you... Oh, Kevin, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're able to watch the rest. Just watch the rest. Promise me, Kevin. So we are going to do a shiny hunt. We're not going to shiny hunt for Clauncher, but we are going to shiny hunt for the other Pokemon that we can get in this game. Because there is, in the Kitakami region, the only 2 version-exclusive Pokemon there were Apom and Ambipom, and Morpeko, right? Or two evolutionary families. There was the Apom family and the Morpeko family. I already had Apom and Morpeko. We tried for many times on stream with no success. Only ended up getting Shinxes. Poor Shay. Hang on, so we're gonna go up and up and up and up and up. So it kind of looks like we're not even going up anymore, and you may think like, oh, Bo, have we like hit the ceiling or something? And the answer is no, we're still going up. Hang on. We are going up. Just bear with me. We're still going. See, look, we are going up. See, look. The sphere there. So we're still going up after all this time. Here we go. No. Turn right. No, turn right. I need you to turn right and up, okay? There we go. Go up and right. Here we go. And look, we can go all the way up here. And if we go all the way up here, are we going to be rewarded with absolutely nothing? An anticlimax? I mean, we can land here. What happens if we land here? Look, there are some items. Whatever could they be? There is. Stellar Terra Shard times 50. An ability patch times 1. And a gold bottle cap. Look at that. So yeah, totally worth coming up here. Those are good prizes. I don't think you can go any higher. I don't think there's anything else up here. So if there is, oh well. We're dropping back down now. But look, we can see the whole terranium from up here. So we're going to go back down to where we were, and we're going to do this other shiny sandwich hunt. Because, okay, so the only version exclusive shiny we don't even have in Paldea is Clauncher, who we've explained is going to be a bit awkward to get. I'm going to just do that off screen, okay? So this won't be the last time I play this game, but it'll be the last time you guys watch me play this game. So I'm not going to go for Clauncher. In Kitakami, we had the Apom and Ambipom and Morpeko families. But I've already got them. Well, I already had Apom, and then Morpeko I tried to get on screen, and then I just ended up getting off screen. Oh, wait, no, this isn't where I want to be. Sorry, this is the wrong place. I want to be over here. This is where I want to be. Sorry. So, and then in the Blueberry Academy, I think there's only one version exclusive Pokemon, And if there are more, I already have the shinies of whatever isn't version exclusive, okay? So, what in the name of Nelly? Pokemon are we missing? Well, we do not have a shiny... I need to get a shiny Shieldon. So should we shiny hunt for a shiny Shieldon? We've only been going 2.5 hours, so we could, say, do like an hour of shiny hunting or something. If I don't get this, I'll have to get it off screen as well. But should we do some Shieldon shiny hunting? Shall I get Shieldon up on my phone and remind myself of the blue color that it looks like, and we'll... So I've got like a hair in my mouth or something. Hang on. There we go. Nope, still there. I only pushed it further back in my mouth. Oh, this is gross. Okay, so Shieldon is going to be a hard one to spot. But Charlie, you miss Shelby. Ah, I miss Shelby too. Shelby was one of the few Pokemon I definitely, absolutely do remember from that series, because we had Shelby, we had Ryan, and we had, and then we had, Sharp Connery. Okay, right, we're gonna make a sandwich. Actually, let me just check one thing here. I say let me just check one thing for like the 5th time. Let's just check the old rock sandwich. It's bacon. I need bacon. But what? Oh, come on. Is there not like a... Does this thing not list a rock sandwich? Oh, no. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Oh, you can't make it... This thing doesn't have rock sandwiches. So I've got like a guide, right, where it lists a thing. It lists like a sandwich for every type, but it doesn't do it for a rock sandwich. Oh, no, there it is. Why could I not see that? Okay, anyway, Bark. We're going to go into creative mode. Sorry about that. My apologies. We're going to go into creative mode. We're going to get... Oh, please say I have the ingredient. I do! Bacon. Okay, thank goodness. And then we need one... Oh, no! We don't have the... Oh, we don't have the right ingredient. Okay, we don't have the... Okay. Hang on, change of plan. New plan! Don't worry, I can still do this. It's just going to be a bit more awkward. We're going to do the burger sandwich. I suppose it wouldn't be a Bovio stream without a burger sandwich, would it? So we got to get 2 bacon, and then our tomato, onion, green pepper, and the burger. And then we'll do the spicy, because that's funny for a... That's funny for a ice-type challenge, right? Spicy sandwich and all that. And then we'll get Shieldon back up. There we go. And then we'll make our sandwich. Or, well, if we can actually grab the ingredients. If you have one of each kind of Herba Mystica, you can absolutely and totally and definitely do this with a salty and a sour. So, like, 1 bacon, 1 salty, 1 sour... That's the way you do this. I am very worried about how precarious this is going to be. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Oh, don't you... Why is everything so wiggly and jiggly? No, 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 no! Oh, no. Oh, I might have to turn off the game. I might have to turn off the game. I might have to turn off the game. Hang on, I'm going to put the bread all the way over here. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is why I wanted a salty... This is why I wanted some salty Herba Mystica, because then I would have just had to have only done 1 bit of bacon, and I wouldn't have had to have juggled it with all the tomato and stuff. Oh, Tenchi, I didn't even read a comment, so don't worry, you didn't jinx me. Let's see how this turns out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this still works. Let's see what kind of sandwich we get. Let's see what we got. Hang on. So we got... Okay, it's a 3-star. Okay, so we want encounter and shiny. So we got sparkling, title, encounter. Okay, I mean, it says it's working. It says it's working. So let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get a bunch of Shieldon to appear. We're going to have Eugene. Eugene! Okay, there's a Shieldon. Is it shiny? It's going to... Oh, man, it's going to be hard to tell if any of these are shiny, though, is the problem. But hey, we've got we've got like an hour. We can shiny hunt for like an hour. But this might be a little bit of like a lower and slower going one, okay? Because we're gonna have to inspect all of these very carefully, to make sure that none are shiny. You're not shiny, are you? It's gonna be so hard to tell the ones in the trees as well. Like the ones in the shade, like, ugh, they're gonna be tough. But yeah, but let's try and get like the final, you know, realistically attained. I think the yellow is a bit paler as well, for a shiny Shieldon. So like we'll have a slightly paler yellow, and then a slightly bluer mask. It's sort of like a bluishy gray color, but I think that's just a grayishy gray color. But let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can do this. These all look normal to me, so I don't really need to take them out, but oh well anyway, Bark. Come on, oh, so in the chat, what do we have for a chat? Is there a shield emoji? If there's a shield emoji, like shield, rocks, bless me, shield, rocks, and like the color blue, maybe something like that. And like a dark blue heart, not a light blue heart, but like the dark blue heart. Like maybe that could work. Like a shield, a rock, a dark blue heart, and some sparkles. As always, the customary sparkles. But this might be a bit hard just because it's going to be a bit slower going, because we are going to need to, like, inspect all these. I suspect we're going to need to inspect them all. So we'll see how this goes. Do I have a fave shiny Soda Worm asks? Great question. I do. My favorite shiny is Salamence. Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon in general. And I love the shiny. I love the green shiny. Green is my favorite color. Salamence has a great shade of green. It looks so good in green. Because a lot of shiny Pokemon I don't think look better than their originals. That's why the originals are colored that color. Or like they're a cool, interesting variant, but like say I wouldn't want them by default to be like, for me, the mark of like a really, really, really excellent shiny is if like you kind of are like, I kind of wish the original Pokemon looked like that. And with Salamence, I think that's how I kind of feel. Like, you know, I'm kind of like, man, if they looked like that by default, that would look so good. That looks pretty blue. That looks kind of different. Hang on. That's shiny! We did it! We got the shiny Shieldon! Well, that was quick. That was anticlimactic. Thank you for the emojis! Look at that, let's go! I suppose I could use the Master Ball here, because we have all these Master Balls. But let's see if we can catch this the old-fashioned way. It shook! Yes! Okay, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And that, guys, gals, and non-binary power... Okay, that there looks like an ordinary Shieldon. That does not look shiny there. Well, that's how you get Shieldon in... Hang on. In less than 5 minutes. In Pokémon Violet. Okay. Insert the shiny song from Moana. Ooh, wheels on bus and wheels bus. The wheels on bus and wheels bus. Anyway, Bark. Okay. So that's that. But the thing is, we still got 25 minutes on this sandwich. So let's keep the stream going for another 25 minutes. Because if Shieldon were easier to spot, I'd be like, let's do another one or whatever. But we don't. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I'm going to just check what other rock types there are. And then... Okay, hang on. Growlithe, Geodude, Golem, Rhyhorn, Sudowoodo, Makago, Larvitar, Nosepass, Regirock, Cranidos. In Pokemon Scarlet, you get Cranidos. I need to get Cranidos, but I don't yet. Bonsai, Rapiria, Probobas, Arceus, Terrakion, Carbon, Cavalon, Diancie, Rockruff, Lycanroc, Minior, oh, we could get more Miniors, couldn't we? But Roly-Poly, Dreadnought, Colossal Stonjourner, except Stonjourner's in Scarlet. Cleavor, oh, we could get Cleavor, that'd be fun. There are no rock ice types, are there? Yeah, if there's a rock ice type, oh no, there is. There's Hisuian Avalugg is the only rock ice type available in this game. Here's the plan, Stan the Man. Hang on, I just have to check. You're not shiny, are you? Okay, we just have to check that we don't have a Bruxish moment, okay? Okay, so anyway, Bark. If you want Cranidos and Scarlet, just do the same thing. Go to this same place, do the rock type sandwich, and you'll be good. Okay, but anyway, Bark, where? Oh, here we go. Let's go get a Lycanroc. Let's see if maybe we can time it where like a dusk form Lycanroc starts spawning or something. Who knows? But yes, but no. So Salamence is my favorite shiny Pokemon. It looks really good. Although green is my color, I don't think there are a lot of green shinies. I don't think a lot of them. I don't think like just because a shiny's green that automatically makes it good. Even if it's a shade of green I like. A classic example is Espeon. Espeon being a green shiny just seems like a real waste to me. It really seems like something that could have been cool with like either like a purple instead of pink, or like a white or gray or something like that. Give it like Umbreon colors and then give Umbreon Espeon colors. You know, like I don't know, but yeah. So Espeon. So it's a good shade of green, but it just doesn't really, that green color just doesn't really suit Espeon very well, and it's kind of a shame because like Umbreon has a really good shiny and then Espeon like doesn't. It's a shame. But okay, anyway, Bark. But look at that. So shiny hunting Shieldon was going to be like the last. There's one other thing we'll do today, but the Shieldon was like the last main thing. I mean, I suppose we could just aimlessly search in the water for Claunchers, but I don't think that's a good or fun or practical idea or anything like that. Oh, here we go, Rockruff, or Lycanroc. Oh, here we go. So why are they all spawning over like here? The thing is over there, but then they're like spawning over here. Very weird. But let's see if I don't know. Let's just take on this outbreak and see if a shiny Lycanroc appears, shall we? Because that'd be kind of funny. And it would be funny if we got to the afternoon and then a bunch of dusk ones started spawning. I don't really know how that works though, because on the map it says daytime Lycanroc is spawning. So I don't know if that means only daytime Lycanroc spawn, or if like say, oh, when it changes to nighttime, you switch what kind of Lycanroc spawns. But come on then, Eugene, let's do this thing. Yeah, but this will kind of. But again, so let's get back to just kind of like, I don't know, some of the points of the series or whatever. Thank you all so much for joining me on this series, this Ice type only series. This was super fun, and it was a brilliant challenge, and I was talking with my roommate the other day about like just about how, you know, like facing that final battle with Professor Turo with only Ice type Pokemon, and like how much fun that was. That final episode was like one of my favorite streams ever. So good. And I loved it, and I really appreciate you guys supporting this series and my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Please like it if you're watching this right now, if you're like a first timer, or you haven't subscribed at all or anything, please like subscribe. Like it's free. Like I know like it's confusing because like Twitch has like subscriptions and then like follows, and YouTube has like subscriptions and memberships, and I mean, now you know how I feel as an Englishman living in America, because it's like, oh, if you're in England, like a Milky Way is a Mars bar, and like if you're in America, a Milky Way is a Mars bar, and if you're in America, a Milky Way is a Three Musketeers. Like it's all very, you know, it's kind of very. I know it's all confusing with that kind of stuff, but hang on a sec. I think you're shiny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. What an ending. What an ending. Oh my gosh. The Lichen Rocks should have a higher odds of being shiny than just like the random Knackle stack. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting pins and needles in my hand. Charlie, you got to head out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Take care and have a wonderful night. Shiny Pokemon seem to like me. They do in the past couple of weeks. But no, so thank you for joining me on this series. This has been really fun, and obviously I hold a lot of special stuff. But yeah, I don't think we're really going to need to go back to this game, because we've now got Shield on, and a random Knackle stack. And yeah, Clauncher, I'm just going to get Clauncher separately or something someday, like when I'm not busy playing Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, and then, you know, Persona 5 when I get round to that. Like, I never have a backlog, but this is, like, the first time I've, like, ever had a backlog where I've bought a game and been like, okay, I'm going to hold on to you until the time is right. And yeah, will I do more Pokemon games? So that's a good question. So someday I definitely will do Pokemon Sword with only ice types. I promise you, I swear. It's a real shame if there wasn't a leap year this year. This year would have been perfect to do it, but now it won't be perfect for several more years. I know that sounds weird, but again, when I do that series, I'll explain why. But still. Oh, my neck. But so I will, there are like other Pokemon games I want to play, but I just don't really have the means to like play and record them right now and stuff like that. So, you know, we'll have to see. I did have a whole comprehensive plan for the year 2024. However, we are still at threat of having a video game strike. I know that there was news the other day, some of you may have seen on Twitter, there was news about like, oh, SAG-AFTRA have reached a deal with a company called Replica, but that's just like some random deal, which I may, oh wait, hang on, are you shiny? Hang on, is that just bad lighting, or are you shiny? Just really bad lighting, okay. They look so like gray, look how gray that looks, and then look how like brown these ones in the light look, like that's crazy, man. So anyway, Bark. So that was just some random deal with some random AI company where it's like, oh, hey, if you do stuff and you do it union, you're going to follow these rules. And I may or may not talk about it in a minute. It's kind of a complex thing, but like, but that was just like some random deal. That wasn't like, they haven't negotiated with the video game companies, who could be a bit more stubborn. So the video game companies, that could be a bit of a stickier wicket, and we could still kind of be on the hook for that, and we could still end up like going on strike this year for video games. I genuinely don't know whether we will or won't now. I kind of am inclined to believe we might just kind of roll over and, you know, and just like have and make a bit of a bad deal. And when I say bad deal, I mean, I shouldn't really say bad deal. It's just like a not great deal, because you know, this thing with like replica, I don't think this thing with replica sounds like it's like horrendous or terrible, but I do still think, but at the same time I do still think it's bad, and I think it's whatever. But sorry, I said I wasn't going to get into it. I'll get back to that in a sec. But so the question is, it's like, okay, if we're not going to do your 2024 plan, like I had a whole plan for 2024 and I can't do it until I know we're not on strike. So if we're not doing the, you know, your big 2024 game, what am I doing instead? And the answer is shiny hunting. We're going to be doing shiny hunting, but on my Pokemon Scarlet. I hope that's okay, but you guys seem to enjoy the shiny hunts and find them quite relaxing and good, like, background fodder. You don't have to, like, concentrate to watch them or anything like that, like you might have to with my sort of 2024 game or whatever. So, you know, so we're going to do shiny hunting for all the Pokemon that I have on my list, but that's the thing. Like, the Pokemon that are on my list, I can get them on Pokemon Scarlet and on Pokemon Violet, but as you saw, I don't have much Harbor Mystica in this game, but I do in Pokemon Scarlet. So Pokemon Scarlet is going to be where I do all the rest of my shiny hunting, because we now have the shield on. We now got we got everything that we need to get. And so, yeah, we're done here, you know? We're done diddly undone done. And as such, because we are done diddly undone done, that means that, like, hey ho, Ben's not here. But it means that, yeah, we're done with this game. Like, you know, I might try and get Clauncher someday when I'm done with, again, all the Xenoblade and Fire Emblem and Persona and everything. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because it's really annoying. I have Clawitzer, but I don't have Clauncher. There was a Clawitzer outbreak where I got a shiny, but I need to do a Clawitzer outbreak or I need to do Clawitzer or Clawitzer. Or Clauncher, sorry. I need to do a Clauncher outbreak to get a Clauncher. So, yeah, so we'll have to see. Poor lighting. See, look, brown. Those ones in the background look grey. Those look grey and those look brown. I'm sorry, but I don't make the rules, but those are two completely different colours to me. Anyway, Buck, so are you guys okay with me doing more shiny hunting? I know it's annoying. I know it just means that we're kind of just hanging out and we're not working towards some big story or narrative or whatever. But yeah, but like until I know what the deal with the strike is and some other things I've got going on, I just can't really. It's just not worth me getting into a series if I have to stop streaming for a few months and stuff like that. So. Oh, we'll have to see. But yeah, so does that sound good? Sodaworm, you love hunting shiny hunting strips. Excellent, because I've done a bunch of them now and people seem to enjoy them. So yeah, so we'll do more shiny hunting. That's why I kind of made a new thumbnail last week, because it was kind of like, I'm probably going to be doing shiny hunting for like a couple of months. So yeah. You know what's funny? We're encountering like a bajillion Lycanroc here, and we're not getting, I don't think we're getting any notes about like an outbreak going down. So is this not a Lycanroc outbreak? Are these just wild Lycanrocs? Because if these are just wild Lycanrocs, does that mean that you can sport, like if you go to this spot at like evening time and you make a rock type sandwich, does that mean that, like, Dusk Lycanroc spawns here? I wish this game had a clock so that you could tell what time it actually is. Because if I go on the map, we can see it's, like, daytime. Like, oh, it's cloudy and it's daytime. But we actually can't see anything much beyond that. But I'm wondering if these aren't actually Outbreak Lycanrocs. Which would be really funny if they're not. But does this mean that this is a spot where, like, Dusk Lycanroc could appear? Because they appear in massive... They appear in the mass outbreaks. But I don't know if they ever appear outside of mass outbreaks. I don't know if you only have, like, Dusk Lycanroc and Nighttime Lycanroc... Sorry, or like, Daytime Lycanroc and Nighttime Lycanroc. Just as regular spawns. I don't know if Dusk Lycanroc is only, like, a special spawn that can only appear in, like, raids and stuff like that. We'll have to see. But yeah, the annoying thing about the Dusk Lycanroc as well is it's based on its ability, but you can't like change its ability with a you can't change its ability with a with like an ability patch or anything like that, unfortunately. Or at least to my knowledge, you can't. I'm pretty sure you cannot. Okay. Right, we're going to drop back down, see if any of these guys are shiny. No, they are not. So we'll go back down, I think we've just found a spot where, like, Lycanroc exclusively appear. So I guess if you want a shiny Lycanroc and you don't care what form of Lycanroc, or if you want a particular one, like, come here at night if you want a shiny nighttime one, and if you want a daytime one, come here during the daytime. Because this seems to be exclusively spawning Lycanrocs. You go to, like, where the Bombardier is if you want shiny Rockruff. I suppose we could hunt for shiny Rockruff and see if we get one that could evolve into a Dusk form. That'd be kind of funny. Because I don't think we're actually doing the outbreak here. We have KO'd like a bajillion of these things, and we haven't had any like, oh, the numbers are getting thinner. But it's so hard to tell if these are shiny. I know it's like, they're blue, but it's like, yeah, but these like are sort of like a grayish blue or a bluish gray. Like, I don't know, man. If they were in the sunlight, I could tell, but when they're in the shade, it's really hard to tell if they actually look any different or not. I say let's hunt for a Rockruff. I don't think that this is an actual outbreak. I think that this is just... Yeah. Hey, with the shiny luck we're having, maybe we could get a... With the shiny luck we're getting, maybe we could get a... maybe we could get a Lycanroc with the... a Rockruff with the right ability. Andrew likes the dusk form. Oh yeah, how do we like the daytime form, the nighttime form, or the dusk form? My favorite is the dusk form, I think, because it does have that, like, the green eyes or whatever. So I just really like it. Hey, look, here's some Rockruffs. Very nice, very nice. Right, Rockruff. I think I have said about this before on stream, but whenever I catch a female Rockruff, I nickname them Michelle, and the idea being Michelle Rockruff after the voice actor Michelle Ruff, and like that's my own stupid little joke that I've been doing ever since Sun and Moon. It's very dumb, but it amuses me, so I still do it. 2 generations later, I still do it. I did it in Gen 8 and I did it in Gen 9 as well. Like, you can't stop me. I'm gonna make the stupid joke. So yeah. Right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can... Blue Rockruff with the here's the thing. I don't know. The thing I don't know about Rockruff and the Dusk form in this game is, can you get the Dusk form? So basically, here's the thing. If you get a regular Rockruff and you evolve it during the day, you get daytime Lycanroc. If you evolve it at night, it becomes nighttime Lycanroc. But there are special Rockruffs with the own tempo ability, which Rockruff normally cannot have. And if you get the own tempo Rockruff and you evolve it between like 5 and 7 p.m., which again, this game doesn't have a clock, so that doesn't like mean anything. But if you evolve it between like 5 and 7 p.m. or whatever, you get the Dusk form Lycanroc. But here's the thing I don't know. How do you get the own tempo Rockruff? Are there just random Rockruffs? Do you have to catch every Rockruff and then some of them will have the ability? Or is it just like, oh, you only can get them from like raids or something like that? That is my question. I think it is just that you can get random Rockruffs, but it's hard to know. And I want to know. I think they can just appear, but that's just a theory. A game theory. So yeah. Oh yeah, we never talked about Map Hat, and I never talked about the other thing I was gonna talk about. Yeah, Map Hat is retiring from game theory. That is like that is like the YouTube story of the week. Although I will just say, I did kind of see it coming because like a year and a bit ago, or however long ago it was, he like sold the company and did a whole big video about how he like has sold the company to like someone else. So, like someone else technically now owns like the format and the branding and stuff like that. But I kind of was like, okay, this is like the beginning of a guy who is one day gonna step away from this. And it might not be today and it might not be tomorrow. Didn't necessarily think it would be like a year and a bit later or whatever, but still. But yeah, and I noticed as well, like other people were like hosting the short videos and stuff like that. So I had noticed this stuff and I was like, maybe he's planning to leave earlier than expected. But yeah, but it is like sort of sad end of an era thing, because I think a lot of people, if you've been on YouTube, been online, have watched some, you know, game theory, film theory, food theory, style theory. I've said before, I used to watch game and film theory, but then when I moved to America, I've like not been able to watch TV, so I don't watch like film theory anymore. And game theory, they kind of just went to all the like weird indie games and stuff like that, rather than like Nintendo stuff or whatever. So then I ended up like becoming like a food theorist. Like that's the one I watched the most consistently, and then probably style theory is probably then like my second most, which is so weird. It's like, wait, you watch like style theories over like game ones? And it's like, yeah, because they're like all these like weird indie games. I don't even know what they are, let alone like what could be like the lore behind them or something. So but yeah, but like loads of people have watched him and watched those videos and grown attached to him, and so it's really nice and cool for the other people who are really good every time I've seen them. But it's, you know, it is this like sad end of an era kind of thing. And yeah, and a lot of YouTubers, and that's like, and over the years you do like over the last few years you do see it, like YouTubers like they get burned out, and it's why I so desperately want to do two things. Like, it's why I would really love for my YouTube to get bigger, but I don't want YouTube to ever be like the only thing I have. Like, I mean, maybe someday it could be like for AI, but oh yeah, I didn't even get to that. Oh, hang on, we need to talk about AI, Tom Scott, shinies, and something else. There we go. But yeah, I like the idea of having two things. I like the idea of having two things so that I don't have to like crutch on one completely. Like if voiceover ever slows up a bit, I still have like, you know, that kind of like entertainment itch being scratched by doing streams. And if I were sort of bigger, then like financially as well, obviously, then that's cool. And then with voice act, but then with streaming, I wouldn't want to get so big to where I'd need to, you know, I wouldn't want it to be my only thing where I have to like do all the sponsorships and stuff like that, which I talked about a few weeks ago. I have a set of standards that I would love to kind of live by in my head about like subscriptions and stuff. I talked about that a few weeks ago. Sponsors, sorry, which I talked about a few weeks ago. And so yeah, so that's kind of, so by you know, still having voiceover, then, you know, it's a nice way that I can kind of get to live the best of both worlds, have my cake and eat it too. But yeah, but YouTubers, like, they get burned out and stuff like that. Like I've watched a bunch get burned out or leave and come back or whatever, and it's just kind of crazy. But you know, and even when it happens to like one of the biggest ones, you know. But you're not shiny, are you? That was just weird lighting. Yeah, okay. Come on, shiny dusk form. I don't know if any of these can even be dusk form, but let's just see if we can get a Rockruff. Maybe I should go back to the... Actually, what time... Maybe I should go back to the Lichen Rocks. How long do we have left? 2 minutes. Okay, let's, for fun, go back to the Lichen Rocks and see if we can get, like, a Lichen Rock. For fun. So, and then yeah, Tom Scott. I mean, he announced like a year ago that he's not gonna do like a weekly video and stuff like that anymore. But again, he's not like gone. He's just gonna be doing like less stuff now, or like way less stuff or whatever. But again, like, good for him, you know, to not kind of put that pressure on yourself to like constantly put out content and stuff like that. Again, a day may come where I'd be like, well, I've hunted all my shinies and da 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 da, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I like to stream every Saturday. Hell no, what am I? I'm too poor to be able to, like, you know, get my old consoles over here and figure out how to hook them up to my my capture card or whatever, and you know, whatever it is. But right now I'm happy and I'm still good. So, but yeah, no, he did. But he has stopped as well. So yeah, funny old thing. Quality over quantity. Exactly, Andrew. Totally agree. That's the thing. I don't want people. And the thing is, I kind of think like once you've got to a certain level of quote unquote bigness, I should have gone down there, shouldn't I? Oh well. Once you've got to a certain size, you probably can kind of get to a point where you can just afford to upload on your own schedule, where you don't need to like do the upload every weekend or whatever kind of thing. Like people will find a way, like the you know, ring the bell and like it will tell you kind of thing. Like people will get told, and then like if enough of them watch it, they'll be like, oh hey, lots of people are watching that new, you know, summoning salt video or whatever, you know. I don't know if YouTube actually has this, but like for certain channels, I do want push notifications. Like I do want a push notification every time Summoning Salt uploads, because he uploads every few months, and it's like, well, I don't want to miss a Summoning Salt video. I don't want to have to rely on me noticing my subscription feed or it coming up on like the homepage or something like that. I want to get like a push notification being like, oh hey, Summoning Salt did a new speedrun video, speedrun history, and it's like, oh yeah. So yeah. So that's my pitch, that's my idea, that's my suggestion. Oh no, Sawsbuck, that means it's the end, isn't it? Okay, well that's it for our sandwich. But yeah. I'll just talk very quickly. Okay, so that is it. That's it for like kind of pretty much everything we're going to do today. I'm going to heal up and go to a perfect place to save and wrap up the game one last time. But that's kind of almost it for today's stream, but there are two other little things I'll say. With the with the AI. Here's what I'll say about the AI thing without going off on one. I think, say if we have an AI deal where it's like, oh, you're allowed to use AI, but there's like a bajillion constraints on it, right? Like you're not allowed to do this, 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 you're not allowed to do this. Say if we do that, right? So we really kind of like put the shackles on AI, right? In these actor contracts and stuff like that. Let's say that that's what we do. There are like two things that I then have to ask, or again, maybe there are answers to these, maybe they're just like hypothetical, not hypothetical, maybe they're just like rhetorical questions, maybe there's some valid answer to them, I don't know, but here are my two things. If you put loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of shackles on AI, thing number one, I bet the question is begged, then what's the point of even allowing it at all? Right? Like, if you put loads of shackles on it, where it's almost, like, not worth using it, then what's the point in having some technical allowance to allow it, kind of thing? Like, you know, what's, like, kind of the point in having... What's the point in giving them an inch at all, right? Like, why are we giving them an inch? Like, and I know some people could say stuff like, oh, well, but AI is inevitable, it's the future. It's like, but is it though? Like, for voice acting and for, you know, acting and performing and all this other, and for art and all this other stuff, is it though? Like, is it actually the future? Is it inevitable? Because I feel like that's just a talking point of AI companies. I don't think it's like like, it's something we need to do. It's definitely something we need to do something about, but it's not something that we need to allow. Like, allowing it isn't some inevitability. It's not. I don't think that, like, yeah, no, like, all media are gonna have, like, AI created stuff, and it's like, I don't think you have to. I think you could just say, you know what, if we're doing a union production, like, if this is union means we use real people and real people doing real things. I don't see why you can't say we're going to keep it classy. Like, if we do union, it means that it's union people actually doing work, and it's real, and you know it's real. And if a production says, hey, we're union, that means you can watch it and know that there's no AI. I don't see why you can't do that. I don't see why we have to, like, oh, well, we got to give them some allowances. No, why do we? Why can't we just say, no AI? Like, if you wanna like steal from people, use people's image without them actually doing anything, all this other stuff, go non-union. And then you'll know. And if you see something and it's AI, and you see someone with like 6 fingers, you'll know. Oh, cool. Not only are they cheap, not only do they not want to use people, but they also don't want to pay people's pension or retirement or residuals or anything as well. That it'll give us a nice distinction so that you, the fans, will know who's being cheap and doesn't want to pay into people's pensions and who doesn't. So I don't really see why we need to give them an inch. I don't really get why there's like, maybe there are some things that's like, oh, well, if a person's unavailable and we've got a blah blah blah, and it's like, so what, like, apart from like the Paul Walker Fast and the Furious thing, what kind of like, oh, this person's not available, they're on vacation. Well, then wait for them to get back from vacation. Like, I forgive, am I missing something here? Like, I don't get why it's like, oh, but it's necessary. No, it's not. You can just not have, like, we are perfectly capable of making films and art and voiceover and all these things without it. We've done that for centuries. It's not like like, oh no, we just can't do this without AI. It's like, again, with the exception of like the Paul Walker thing, like, I don't get why we need to give them an inch. And the other thing as well, so it's like, if we give them an inch, they can take a mile. So that's kind of thing number one. Like, if we're creating loads of constraints that make it essentially pointless to have, why have it? Why give them an inch? And why, like, I suppose thing number two, why give them an inch? Because they could take a mile. And thing number three, like, if we do give them that inch sort of thing, like, okay, well, we'll allow AI in productions. If we do give them permission and like people are like sort of volunteering to have some kind of scan and stuff like that, like, oh, scans of their voice, scans of their face, scans of whatever, if anyone does violate these rules and stuff like that, are they gonna get reprimanded? Are they gonna get punished? Are they gonna not be able to do any more business? Are they gonna be able to, like, what if they just do it? What if they just do it anyway? Like, oh, they take you and then they use you and whatever. Like, are they really going to get punished for it? Like, are they really going to be able to, is there some loophole that they're going to be able to exploit? By giving them an inch, you might be giving them a loophole that they could exploit, right? Where it's like, they're not actually breaking laws. Like, they're doing something unethical, but they're not breaking the rules. They haven't violated their contract. So I just kind of think, look, by giving them an inch, you could be giving them a loophole. And then what do you do? So I just think, I don't get why we couldn't just say, no, if it's union, it means no AI. Like, I don't get why we couldn't just say that. I think being like, oh, well, AI is inevitable, we need to get a rein on it. It's like, well, yeah, from like a legal standpoint and stuff like that, like, like having like political people having like AI deepfakes, that's a concern. Like, that needs to get reined in. Like, laws need to be created for that. But for the union, like, again, this is just about, do we want to allow this thing that kind of essentially makes art not art be included in our art? And I would just say, why can't we just say no? Why can't we just say no? Am I crazy for asking that? Again, like, I don't really get why we can't do... I don't get why it's like, no, we have to give them something. We have to throw them some kind of bone. Do we, though? I don't think we do. So, I don't know. Like, I just think if we give them any kind of allowance, that means we could be giving them some kind of loophole. I don't know what that loophole is, but they could do something, and they could be, oh, we're just doing this. Look, see, read the contract. Yeah, see, we're not doing that. We're doing this instead. Yeah, sorry, you know. And then they've got you, and it's, you know, whatever. But so that's kind of my concern, that basically, if we actually do give them some way, if we do find some way to technically give them permission to use our, like, scan our voices, have them in a database, like maybe there could be some way they use it to train something or whatever. And even if it's like, no, we'll have a rule to make sure they can't train stuff. It's like, yeah, but what if they use it in some other thing or some other thing? Like it's just, why do we need to give them an inch? I don't get why we need to give them an inch. So forgive me if there, you know, is forgive me if there is some, like, you know, some big thing that I'm overlooking here, some big benefit of AI. And again, this is AI voiceover with regards to like making television and movies. I've talked about how if Stephen Hawking could have had an AI voice, that would have been the most beautiful, wonderful, amazing thing in the world. Although also he was just found to be on Epstein's plane, so maybe not a good example. But I just mean, but there are people who like lose their voices to illness, right? And it's like, if you could get that person to like record a book in a booth, you know, like, hey, just read this book from beginning to end, we'll record it, and then we can create an AI voice based on your voice, so that when you lose your voice and you have to use a robot voice to speak, it's your robot voice. That is a beautiful and wonderful and amazing thing. For medical stuff, yeah, if AI can help with medical stuff, yes. But why does it need to be part of our TV and our movies and stuff like that? I don't think it needs to be. But yeah, they are, again, I don't get why they're allowing any allowances for it. I do think that is going backwards, and I know I'm trying to be like and I think I'm being level-headed about it and stuff like that. Some people might look at me being like, no, just don't have it, and be like, oh, you're being childish. But I sort of feel like people being like, wow, we got to like work with it or have some allowances for it. I just think, but do we though? Like, why do we have to? Why can't we just say no? And then because if we say no, that means that, you know, if a company's doing something union, you know that they're not scanning your voice at all. Whereas if you're saying, well, look, you can scan my voice, but with like only in certain limitations, they're still scanning your voice. You know, whereas if you just say no AI, you're not allowed to, like, if you work on a union project, you're not allowed to scan people's voices, you're not allowed to do any kind of AI with them, you're not allowed to anything, like, boom. So that if they do it, they're just violating the rule. But if you say, okay, you can do some AI in these situations, that just creates loopholes for me. Like, by just, I think if you just had zero tolerance on this, it would just make everything a lot simpler and cleaner and easier and better. And I know that there would be a bunch of stuff that would go non-union, right? And particularly like in video games. But then you would know. If you heard an AI voice in a thing, you'd be like, oh, this was non-union. And you would know. And you'd be like, okay, well, this video game company is pretty scummy, you know. So I hope that makes sense. That's my thing. But anyway, Buck, right. One final thing, okay? Because this stream has gone on long enough. We finished the epilogue ages ago. We got our shiny shield on. Oh, well, actually, two final things. Hang on. We want to get... Here we go. We want to get our shield on. And we want to just rare candy this. It's level 69. Nice. But we're going to evolve this into a Bastiodon because I already have a shield on. I don't have a Bastiodon. So let's see what Bastiodon looks like, shall we? Actually, yeah. So Andrew, you make a good point there about NDA. See, I don't like talk about my NDA stuff like at all. Like I don't tell my family things that I'm working on. I'll admit I say I'll say something vague to my family, like I'm working on a cool thing lately, or I might say I'm working on like a game, something like, oh, I booked a game project recently. But that's it. That's a game project could mean anything. That's not, you know. If I start saying like what studio it's at and all this other stuff, and so I might say things to my family like I'm working on a game project, it's with a studio I've wanted to work with for a long time. Could that something be inferred from that? Yes, but not from my family who don't know anything about LA. You know, I'm not going to say that to you guys because you guys probably do know some studios and stuff like that. If I say, like, I could take a picture of myself at a studio, and some of you guys might know the studio so well, like know what they look like, that you might be able to tell what studio I'm recording at. So that's why I don't say anything publicly. I don't say anything, and I don't even say anything to my family, like, oh, I'm working on this franchise. I just don't say anything. Like, I keep it super. I just be like, yeah, I'm working on a new like game recently. It's really cool. Or like it's with a new studio or something like that. Or it's like with a big company or something. But that's it. That's all I say. That's as far as I go. I don't get into any specifics with anyone ever at all. I don't care if they're my friends, my family, anyone, right? And I don't, and again, you guys who follow me on Twitter, you notice I don't say things like, oh, I had a fun session today. I don't really even do stuff like that, because if a lot of people have been like, oh, I had a really fun session today, you can pick out patterns in that stuff. So I just don't do it. And it's sort of this thing where it's like, if you just don't talk about anything specific at all, you're safe. Kind of thing. Like, so it's kind of like, if you just put like I'm not going to talk about anything, then you're safe. Whereas if you're like, I wonder what I can say, or I'll try and I'll try and be like a bit vague about this. It's, it's kind of like, so just, be careful. But, so yeah, it's just a bit like kind of, anyway, Shieldon evolved into Bastiodon. It looks the same, to be honest. In this dark light, it looks the same. Hang on, we'll go here, and then we'll heal up, and then, but yeah, so, right, hang on, let's just look at our Shieldon, a Bastiodon. Yeah, that looks so similar. Like, I can tell it's different. But if I was just doing this right, if I was being like, okay, here's my team, guys. I've got like Fridge, the Rotom. I've got Destiny, the Froslass. I've got Eugene, the Corominable. I've got Yoshi, the Baxcalibur. I've got Cheese, the Cloyster. And then I've also got this Bastion here as well, which is temporary. Like, you wouldn't notice that. Right, okay. Right, we'll get Sir Titan in. There's only one other thing we have to do, guys. Hang on a sec. Well, two things, I suppose. I keep saying there's one thing left to do, and then I'm like, actually, two things. I'm going to have a sip of water. That's three things now. Oh, my gosh. We're going to go back home to save in front of our house, or maybe even just save in our house, who knows. But we're gonna go back to where this all started. We're gonna return home. Thank you again for watching this series, but we've got one last thing to do once we're home. But yeah, no, we did everything I did today, though. The Pokedexes, we did the Meloetta, we got the Shiny Shield on, because I can't get Clauncher today. But we're going to go home one final time. And then, yeah. But this is it. The final moments of our Pokemon Violet with only Ice-type Pokemon. But there is one final thing that we have to do. It's been a long time. But we are now officially at the end of Mr. President's 2-term limit. You are only allowed 2 terms as president. And as such, now it's time for Mr. President to step down, to pass on the power of the presidency without resistance, a peaceful transition of power to the next president. It's time for Mr. President to just go and retire, enjoy his twilight years for a job well done. Like, thank you, Mr. President. I'm saluting now. Everyone salute 07. But thank you, Mr. President, for all your service. Thank you for all the snow that you have set up to boost our defense and boost Destiny's evasion. Thank you, Mr. President, for the many gym battles and regular battles where you have helped tremendously, where you've not just set up, but also got a few KOs along the way as well. Thank you for your 100% accurate blizzards. Thank you for helping us defeat 8 gym leaders. Thank you for helping us defeat 5 team star leaders. Thank you for helping us beat 5 titans. Thank you for helping us beat Arvin and Penny and Professor Clavel and the Elite Four and Geeta, even though she's not very hard. You could have still been a Snova for that one. And for Nimona, thank you for helping us defeat the robot Professor Turo and saving all of Paldea. Thank you for helping us out in the land of Kitakami. Thank you for saving us in the underdepths of Area Zero and for helping us become a champion again. Although, is it really a champion of the Blueberry Academy? Thank you, Mr. President, for all your service. But now, it's time for you to retire and enjoy those twilight years. Thank you, Mr. President. 07, salute, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to release Mr. President. I mean, for one thing, I've still got that Clauncher to catch. But no, we're not getting rid of Mr. President. He's going to stay in our team forever. He's Mr. President. I don't know. So you can retire, but you're still part of the team. Once you're a president for life. You still get addressed as Mr. President. So there we go. No, sorry, Sir Titan. You just get to be for raids. That's all you're still good for. Right, anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go get some food. Some much needed food. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I hope you've enjoyed all the adventures we've been on. Next week we'll be shiny hunting, and we'll be shiny hunting for the foreseeable future. It should just be Saturdays for a while now, because there aren't any community days that clash with a Saturday for a while. So that is it. That is it for Pokemon Violet with only ice types. Thank you all so much for watching. And take care, everyone. And bye-bye. Closing the game one last time. But yeah, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to play some Fire Emblem, and we're going to do some Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's all going to be good. And we'll be back next week with Shiny Hunting. Take care, everyone.